What's going on, guys? Welcome to our first episode of the Hero podcast. We're going to call it the HRO Roundtable, right? And we've got some amazing guests on the actual show today. We've got Rob Staff, we've got HRO, and we got Rich in the house. So Richie, Rich. Guys, how are you guys doing today? What's been going on? How are you guys?
Great, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Doing good.
Good stuff, guys. We are gonna have a absolutely blast, right? We're gonna be talking all things Hero, and I think it's about time we had a space, right, on YouTube where we actually kind of talk about everything and anything about Hero. And guys, if you've just jumped on, do us a favor, get this tweeted out. Let's get some more people in the actual stream itself. We're gonna have fun, right? And we've got some FAs in the actual stream. We got Richie Rich in his first FA on our channel. So guys, we're going to have a lot of things to talk about. We're going to be going through DD7 drop. We're going to be talking about Hero to Zero. We're going to talk about the markets. We're going to be talking about the app updates. There's so many things that are going on, right? And I cannot wait for us to be kind of just talking about. So this is going to be our first podcast that we're going to be doing. And moving forward, guys, we're going to hopefully try and do this every couple of weeks or so. Because just to make sure there's enough content to kind of talk about, and if it does get like really busy with the whole Hero space, we might end up doing this on a weekly basis. And guess what? We'll obviously have some amazing guests that join the round table, just to be able to kind of talk about things. And I cannot wait. But yeah, man, it's been quite some time, right? That we actually had something. We've got some stuff that goes on Spaces. I know, Richie Rich absolutely kills it on Spaces, Hood School and everyone else. So, something a bit different, shall we say. But yeah, guys, man, it's Hero time, guys. It's Hero time. Guys, that's a lot of stuff that's been going on, hasn't it, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy times. It's going to be a good 2023.
Yeah, absolutely. And I cannot wait for it to absolutely, kick off. Let's just see who's in the chat before we crack on and talk about all things Hero. Around the roundtable, the Hero Roundtable. Guys, I hope you like the thumbnail. I couldn't find a better card to represent the podcast itself. So yeah.
I haven't even seen the thumbnail. Let me go look at that.
You did good, man. You did good.
Hey, nice.
There we go. We've got Wave Function in the house. How you doing, buddy, man? Thanks very much for stopping by. Hope you're well, man. We've got DC Fanverse saying you got this. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well, man. Haven't spoken to you in ages. We've got our Sally. Listen, we're gonna have a party. Are you ready? We're down for it. DC Fanverse Echo. DC Fanverse. I don't know what you're saying. It's just a one-word sentences today. We got Nas. What's up, everyone? I hope you're well, buddy. Thank you so much for doing that video for the 12 days of Christmas, man. I know you've been part of it, and a few other people have. So thank you so much. What's up? Finally, after all these words, DC Fanverse, all he wanted to say is what's up. That's all. We got soon seen in the house, man. Hola, thank you for dropping by, buddy. Hope you're well. We've got Marley Newey. Hey, bud, man. Hope you're well, man. Thanks for dropping by. We got Arcel saying, let's go already. Nas, great panel. Can't wait to hear you guys. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. So, guys, a lot of things have been going on, right, in Hero space. And there's so much happening. But the question is, where do we start? It's hard to pinpoint which one to go for. So let's kick off, I guess, what everyone's been kind of talking about, which is around the corner. And that's all about Digital Drop 7. We call it DD7, right? What do you guys think about the Digital Drop 7? It's the seventh one in now. And, man, let's talk about what do you guys think? What's your thoughts in regards to everything from mint editions to the artwork to the packages that they're doing to everything. Let me know what are your thoughts, man. Anyone could go ahead first.
Why don't you go ahead, Squirrel, since you know more about this than anybody.
I'm super excited for this drop. They did add like 7 more cards to the whole set. They did increase the mint size a bit, but they also added a bunch of really cool bundles to the drop. So a lot of extra packs you can get for buying bundles, which is always great. I think we're going to need the extra cards, right, with all these burning events and stuff and crafting events. So that's awesome. The 3 legendaries look amazing. If you guys haven't checked the animation of those, I would say go to the website and go ahead and look at those. They look phenomenal. And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. Yeah.
Do you want to pull that up? Let's have a quick look. Let's.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull it up. 1 sec.
Yeah, let's share that with everyone. Let's show them what it's all about. Because I know so many people have been super busy the whole week.
Showcase.
A lot going on.
Okay, how do I do this? I got to share it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm actually checking out the animation right now, Hood Squirrel, and you are right. Wow,
They're really cool, right? Yeah.
I didn't know they brought the life back from the
see.
animation. Such an old animation, such an old comic. They actually brought to life again in this card. Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
They look really cool.
Okay.
They did a great job with the animation. They look really nice.
Know if you guys...
I know they do such a good job with their artists bringing these cards to life.
Yeah, so check this out. Like, this is so cool. Yeah, he's just hovering
Look
there.
at that. Look at that.
Check out the Batman one. The Batman one, I think
the Batman was really cool too.
Look at the cape.
I just like this. There's so much attention to detail, right? Like
exactly.
You have like the glass of the building in the background. It's like kind of reflective.
So cool.
Looks really cool. And then you have let me get to the Batman one.
And there's 300 of them, right? From the
there's 300 of each. Yes, this one's really cool. This is like my favorite actually.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, you got the little pan. It's so cool. I love that so much.
That is so good.
It's like it's very, very basic, but it does a lot. You know, it's weird how they did it. It's because it's not a whole lot of movement, but what they did looks really cool.
It's just bringing the animation back to life. It's bringing it back to life.
Really cool stuff. And then you have this one too. You know, the Wonder Woman. It's really nice looking card. And yeah, they look awesome. Now I really want to see. Oh, actually, there's one more too. Hold on. You have the hero card. This one has a really nice animation to it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
looks awesome. Yeah, that's really
their
cool.
new animation for the HRO card is so awesome.
Really nice stuff. I hope I pulled this. I mean, I've pulled a hero card. Like I pulled the Doomsday from DD2. I haven't really pulled anything since then, but yeah, this would be a really nice card to pull for sure.
Oh man,
I've never pulled one. Hopefully, this will be the one.
Yeah, this might be it. Yeah, absolutely.
So on these ones, right? Let's have a look at how much the packs are. So how much of the packs are for the guys that don't obviously know that joined the actual stream. So what we're looking at.
So you have the standards, which go for $25.
Yep.
Those are your standard. You get 5 cards. They have standard pull rates, right? They're not like boosted with mythics and then low mints and stuff like that. And then you also have the premium packs. Those only have 3 cards and they cost 4 times more, but you have a higher chance of pulling rare cards, hero cards, and low mints as well, which is really nice.
Do we know how many of these were given out? Because they did give these out as bonuses at the end of the year. Do we know how many packs were given out and how many are still going to be available for many?
I could pull that up real quick. Yeah, 1 second. Let's see. I think it was in the announcements.
Did you guys get any, by the way, as a free drop?
Oh yeah, I got some.
Yeah, I got 11.
Wow, 11. That's
I would have gotten much more. Like I didn't even know this was coming. Like, this came out of nowhere. I was like, I could have bought like maybe 2 or 3 of like the badge of honors that I was missing for like $10, and it would have boosted my score enough to get like an extra 2 premium packs. So I definitely missed out on that. That just came out of nowhere. Yeah, but I mean, hey, I'm still happy. Like 11 packs is awesome.
I am scooting right behind Hood Squirrel. I got 9 packs, and
nice.
I got 4 premiums and 5 standards. And
wow, congrats!
So
awesome.
I'm actually super happy that collecting makes that reward. You know what I'm saying? Collecting my cards that I just keep, that are valuable, that I'm happy with, that I stacked. You know what I'm saying? HRO goes out of their way to reward me for packs for this drop. Like how cool is that? I almost don't have to go buy packs if I didn't want to buy extra packs. Of course, I'm gonna get suckered into buying more packs. I already know if I don't pull the stuff that I want, I'm gonna be like, all right, how much do I got for this bundle? Anyhow. But how cool is that to go into this pack because I collected last year by having some packs already? Like, that's cool for any reward collector.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. And who knows? This might be the new standard, right? They got rid of the whole allow list for people that are like, top 100 or top 150, and they gave us packs instead, right? So maybe for DD8, they might do the same. It'll be real interesting to see how that works. So I am on Discord. It says they gave 623 premium packs, and they gave 1,593 base packs.
Okay.
So those were all free packs that were given out to collectors. And who else would you want to hold packs than the people that are on the top? Right? It's fantastic. The most diamond of hands, so it's really cool.
And just to mention really quick too, they did this too with the Wonder Woman celebration stuff right at Thanksgiving too. So they like doubled up and they just threw presents down at us during Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
And
the cool thing about it to me though is that it makes people think twice before they sell. There are other ways to benefit other than selling, and the more people hold, then the higher the prices are going to go. That's just the way it's going to work, and that's what I really like about it.
Yeah. I think you know what it is, right? When we think about this space, and then obviously there's so much uncertainty, and there's a lot of things that are happening with issues upon issues in terms of companies. I guess aren't rewarding holders, but also at the same time there's other stuff that's happening in the background. But for a company, still to be able to reward people continuously and seeing the value of that. And again, what you said, Rob, right? People are going to be potentially even holding even furthermore for diamond diamond hand holders, right? And I think that's going to be another thing moving forward. It's like you're going to think twice before you actually even sell it. And how many companies out there are actually rewarding you to be able to hold for long term? And they just don't reward you once. They keep on rewarding you, They keep on innovating themselves and bringing more value to the whole thing. And I think that kind of makes you think, right? Okay, do you know what? Do I now want to sell my cars for $1? Is it worth it? Actually, I now want to start stacking them up. Second thing is actually, do you know what? I want to actually start completing sets. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. And again, they sort of keep on, leveling it up. You kind of think to yourself now, have they used up all the best cards? But then, you just saw this, right? The Batman or the Superman. I mean, it's phenomenal to be able to get that.
You also got this too. This is a really prized card, I think. Right? It's a pretty important card.
That'd be a big one in the set.
Yeah. So it's a lot of good stuff in the set, honestly.
By the way, none of this stream is endorsed by HRO because I feel like we're salesmen sometimes. Like, I talk to my friends all the time, and I feel like that's just what happened with me to you, Wazza. I was like, dang, I need to go buy dollar cards right now. And I was like, wait a second. I already have enough cards. I have enough. No, but I mean, it is. You get rewarded for the dollar cards. Look at what they did with the Wonder Woman. If you stack the Wonder Woman, they gave you a card for every Wonder Woman card you stacked in the hybrid. They gave you a card for every HRO, a pack for every HRO card you had, every legendary Wonder Woman card you had. They gave you packs for that. Like, they reward you. It's just crazy how much they reward.
They gave rewards for every completed panel set from Chapter 1. It's I think it's making a lot of people say, people who think the right thing to do is to keep hybrid cards unscanned. It makes them think twice. And HRO wants you to scan the cards in. That's their business. That's how they make money. So they're rewarding people for doing that. So I think it's making people think. It makes people think about every decision they make because of how am I going to get rewarded the best. And I love the way they do it. It's amazing.
Do you know the funny thing is, right? I keep on getting DM'd and calls, etc. Oh, Wazza, you know what? Hero sort of kind of been stagnated like everyone else and so forth, and there's nothing new happening. But truth be told, I sort of kind of struggle to sometimes even keep up with the amount of stuff that they're doing. There's so much happening, from burning and crafting to app updates to rewards to drops to new hybrid stuff to even things like you're just like, hang on a second, there's a lot of stuff happening. And
there's also a lot of movement in the market. A lot of people don't see that either because they're not in that market. But man, it's a great market to flip on. It's a great market to flip on because you'll find low mints on the floor. The next day they'll sell and you'll make money. It's a really easy. Like I'm doing on Hero right now what I was able to do on VeVe earlier this year, and that's just flip and make profit.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, let us know in the chat, guys, how many of you guys are potentially going for the digital drop 7, and what you guys plan to do. Did you end up getting free packs, or did you not get any free packs, or are you looking to kind of purchase? And if you are looking to purchase, are you trying to go for premium packs, or are you trying to just get the standard packs? Let us know what your thoughts are. I will definitely catch up on the chat in a second, but do let us know what you guys think. Thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing. If you haven't done so, guys, this channel up to 1,000. We've done amazing. We've got to around about 625 or so. And also the same day. Oh, thank you so much for Space Ben. I need to sort out this graphic. You know, like I don't know why I've got Jurassic Park on there. I mean, it's just. But thank you so much, buddy, for subscribing. And if you haven't, also, guys, please like the actual video itself. Let's get this shared out to everyone and get more people coming onto the actual channel itself. So, guys, we're going to be doing more of these things for us to be able to share our thoughts, our game plan in terms of what we want to kind of do. But anything that we say in this video, guys, it is not financial advice. This is just us just chatting, having a podcast, and just talking about everything that's going on in the actual market itself. And we'd love for you to obviously be kind of part of it. So yeah, so are you guys trying to plan to buy more packs? That's the question, right? So Rob, I know you don't have any.
Well, actually, I have a question for the two digital geniuses we have here, because they're way above me when it comes to digitals. Have you guys had better luck with the $25 packs or the $100 packs as far as just turnaround, which has been better so far in the previous drops?
They've both been pretty. Well, let's see. I would say the standards were pretty standard. I think out of the 10 that I bought from DD5, I pulled one epic, which is, I mean, that's okay. But man, I got absolutely obliterated in the premiums. I bought, I think it was 6 premiums. I only got 1 premium mint. I think it was like an A2 cyborg, which was pretty cool. And that was pretty much it. I didn't get any low mints. I did get a couple of epics, and that's how I got, the 2 extra or 3 extra flash cards. I didn't get no premium mints. I didn't get no legendaries and no heroes, so I got kind of wrecked on that. I'm hoping my luck is better this time around. But I mean, hey, let's see what happens.
That's my biggest concern about those packs. I mean, they're so expensive for what you could possibly get. I mean, I hate to be negative, but man, I mean, you're only guaranteed 1 superior, and there's superiors on the app that are, they're selling for $5, $6, and if you get a superior and 2 commons, you end up with $9 to $12 worth of cards for $100. That's just that's hard to swallow for a lot of people, especially trying to bring new people in and showing people the app and stuff. It's just I don't really like it, but.
Well, that's the hard thing. So when they started doing that, they eliminated the $50 packs, and that $50 pack was 3 cards in there at a random, amount. So what they did ultimately was really good for the collectors. They said, well, if you want to collect, there's $25 packs, right? And if you're not really into the leaderboard and you're not, wanting to spend that money to get those really low mints, or an HRO card, because ultimately I think there's 45 in the premiums, and there's 5 or maybe 10 spread out through the standards, right? And so you have a better chance of pulling that HRO card. You have a better chance of pulling those lower mints, even though sometimes they are not the greatest packs. I got some; they weren't the greatest packs, but you have to go in there and you have to maybe buy some of those lower cards, just like you said. You have to find those lower picks. I got a few legendaries in the standard packs. One of my friends, Bomber, he pulled probably 8 legendaries in one night, I think, out of the standard packs. We were just buying standard packs left and right, and he pulled out like 8 legendaries in one night. So I mean, it's the luck of the person, really, when it comes down to it. And sometimes, all of us don't have the best of luck, and sometimes someone will buy 1 standard pack and pull in an HRO card, and you're like, what the heck? I bought 10 packs, and I didn't get anything like that. But that's just the luck of the draw. That's where your money is spread thin. You're able to say, okay, well, if I want to go ahead and buy 4 of those packs for $25, you're going to get 5 cards times 4. You're going to get 20 cards for $100, and that's a great deal. That's a great deal spread between 20 cards at $100. That's a $5 a card. I mean, then you're starting to collect. You can collect your sets. You can complete your sets. You can hope to complete that. And they have the legendaries in there. So that means you can complete the sets. You can be happy with your sets. But again, it's just like if you want to try that premium, get those really low mints, maybe the A1s, maybe the A2s, a single digit, you have to pay that $100 premium to get into the leaderboard, to get into the game. That's just kind of what's been happening. So they split that up. I think that's such a really good thing that they did. And that's what's happening with the digital drop. By the way, that digital drop, the new one coming, is the best one yet. They really set forward this year's precedence with that collection. They have those really legendary cards, those 3 legendary cards are just those are going to be sought after so much.
Agreed.
Absolutely agree. I was also going to say that they also have like, the superior bundle, which is basically you get 10 standard packs for $200.
Do you want to share that,
nice.
Hood Squirrel, if you don't mind?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me
So
share
guys, obviously,
this.
a lot of you guys know there's either the $100 pack, which is going to give you obviously the more expensive cards, and then obviously you got the standard packs that's going to give you 5 cards within it, and that's $25 a pack. But they've done, I mean, this is the thing. This is what I really love about Hero and how they sort of kind of invigorate things and sort of kind of how they level things up. You could actually buy bundles now. Bundles. This is amazing. So it's not going to be like, okay, if I just buy 10, top end packs, the premium packs, all I'm going to get is 10 packs for $1,000. That's it. No, actually, guess what? You could end up getting like the legendary bundle pack. So it's still $1,000. So normally, rather than just getting 10 premium packs, as you can see at the bottom there, you get an additional free 10 standard packs. That's dope. That is super, super dope. I mean, how much have you just saved there? If so what? 10 times 25, that's $250 dollars that you just ended up saving there. That is amazing stuff. And guys, have a look at that bundle and see, actually, you know what? I might now go for it because potentially I'll get something extra for free. Or if you want to think of it this way, guys, right? You know what? You could buy the legendary pack for $1,000, keep the 10 premium packs, and then the standard packs, 10 of them, just put it on the secondary market to sell it. I mean, not financial advice, but that's potentially something that you could mitigate the your costs, right? In terms of how much you're going to potentially. I mean, you might end up putting something good in it. You just don't know. But there's something to think about.
Can you show the pack odds there, Hood Squirrel?
Yes. If you guys can see that.
By the way, I'm just gonna say that is the best bundle price I've ever seen.
It's really good. Yeah.
I cannot even believe they're doing that. And like, if someone doesn't just go grab the $1,000 one, because it's such a good deal. The $1,000 one is like premium packs bought, and you get all free standard packs. It's like a free standard pack bought with your premium packs.
Yeah. It's weird because like I wonder if it's like, is it limited? Like, do they only have like X amount of bundles that they can do for each tier? Or is it like, they'll have it available until one of the supplies is depleted?
It's supplies depleted.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I hope it's like that. Because I feel like the legendary one's gonna sell it real fast, in my opinion. That's a really good bundle.
Is it limited to how many bundles you could purchase?
They didn't say.
I don't think it's limited. Yeah, I don't think it's limited because what happens is they just want you to go ahead and buy as many as possible. They want to sell this out because they've put the supply a little bit larger, okay? Because they have 3 legendaries now. They have 5 epics instead of 4, and so the supply is a little bit larger, and they have to sell this quicker. So they're like, okay, what do? We're not going to limit anybody. So everybody buy as much as you want, but it's only as much as they can sell out as fast as you can buy it. So that's what they're going to say.
How do you guys think they sell out? And if so, how long do you think it'll take?
Man,
personal opinion, I think they're gonna sell out because word's gonna get out for the Superman, the Batman, and the Wonder Woman. Did you guys see the rush of people? Yeah, the rush of people that went over to DC NFT for the Superman comic, and how that like it skyrocketed, and it's still holding value at thousands of dollars. So people are gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, "Wait a second, this is the first appearance of this over on HRO, and Batman, and Wonder Woman, and Superman all at the same time." Are you kidding me? Like this, I need these. I need these. I saw what happened with the Superman. I need those 3 legendaries. Like I need them.
I love it, the fact that when Rich goes, I need, not I want, but I need.
yes. I need, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
the more I'm talking about it now, the more I'm now thinking, do I now actually go for the legendary bundle pack? I mean, I'll be honest with you, before this even conversation happened, I was just like, do I actually even want to go for the actual drop? Now, looking at the cards, looking at the potential of what's happening, and now understanding the bundles a lot more in detail, there's some different game plans you could have on this one. Right?
Here's the thing. I'll just put this in your mind. You remember back in D1 when we all looked at that first pack, or Chapter 1 Hype Band, we all looked at that first pack for $50, or we looked at that first Mega Box pack for $120, and we said, wow, that's a lot of money. And then when they all sold out and they were all worth a lot of money, we were like, that was such a cheap price back then. Why did we not go for it? And that's what we're looking at right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm going to say right now. We're looking at the lowest price possible you can get these at, because later, 3 months down the road, people are going to be trying to get these as much as possible right now, I bet.
Yeah,
I agree. Also, it's good to know that as of now, every pack that's been released on Hero has been in profits, right? Like all of them, every single one of them's in profits. I think, honestly, I'd say maybe 4 to 7 days for it to sell out completely. Maybe before that. I do think there's more hype around this drop. I even have some friends who, they did DD1, they did DD2, and then they kind of just stopped and stopped collecting on Hero. And a lot of them are actually coming back for this drop. They really like the way the cards look. They're interested about the crafting. They want to do, they want to make new cards. Also, another thing too, real quick. Man, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I think it was shared by Testicles. He shared an animation. I'll look for it later, of how the card looks like for one of the craftables, and it looks so cool. It's like, it's literally just a black and white card, and then you see it kind of getting painted in. That's basically the animation. So I'm assuming that the flash card is also going to be like that as well, where it's like, you take the flash card from this set and also the DD5 one, and then you make the new flash card, and it's going to have that really cool, like, kind of colored animation. And yeah, it's just going to look really nice. And also, guys, I mean, I feel like people forgot about that flash card. That's the FA of like the OG flash. That's going to be legendary, a craftable, right? So that's a very, very important card, along with obviously the other legendaries. It's a lot of big hits in this set for sure.
How's the crafting going to work? Is that card? I mean, are you going to keep your epic card, or is it going to change it, or are you going to be able to use it more than once? How's that going to work?
Straight up, you basically take X amount of cards, right? So I think this one requires, just 2. And then I think this one requires 2 of the epic cards. I'm sorry, 2 of the superiors, and then the DD5 epic flash. And basically, you use those plus X amount of hero points. Nobody knows if it's going to be like 5,000 or 10,000 hero points to make the new card. And the new card will give you a random mint. So no matter how many low mints you feed into this recipe, you're going to still get a randomized mint. That could be good or bad. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that might want to trade their low mints like last minute to get like a higher mint, right? And then use that to craft instead of burning, the low mints. So it's going to be interesting. That's basically how the recipes work. I think they're limited too. I know it's going to start a week. I think it's like a week after the drop, right? So let me go ahead and look real quick.
How many are going to be available for crafting? Is it going to be the entire 600 or however many?
No, it's 3. I think it's 300 for the Flash comics. Yeah, and I have no idea how much it's for this one.
And is the card that's crafted, is that going to be part of this set, or is it going to be part of a different set by itself?
I think it's part of the set. And I think they're going to be treating it similar to how they treat the hero rarity cards, where they don't add to your set completion, but they do give you points on the leaderboard. So you might want to actually craft those. If you
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So when you craft it, right, guys, you end up losing them cards, correct?
Yeah, they get burnt.
Yeah, they get burnt, don't they? Right. So therefore, that's again another great thing, right? When you think about it, if they get burnt, then the scarcity of them cards is going to be it's going to be a lot more scarce, right? And I think that's the thing. Have you guys got any of the flash cards, by the way?
I have 3 of them from my packs. Yeah. Nice. Those are the packs that I thought were the worst, where like I got really bad pulls, and they go ahead and do them. Like, oh, cool, I have 3 of them, so that's awesome.
What about you, Rich?
I have one. Funny thing is, I had one on sale earlier this week, sold for $20.
That's sucks, man.
I saw one earlier this week too for like $20. So you're not.
I'm not mad, because you know what, that person got a good deal, and I didn't need that card. Right now, I'm trying to make sure I have each card in every collection, every card I can sell right now. That's a little bit like that has like. It's a duplicate. I just need to go ahead and get the rest of those cards. And that's what I've been doing. I've been just saving up a little bit. But yeah, that card I'm going to probably have to buy again, because I'm going to stack some of those flashes and try to get those legendaries. Just how it goes.
Well, I was about to ask you guys. You're going to have to buy another one, though, to keep that set complete, right? Because it's going to burn it.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Unfortunately.
So the question is, are you guys going to buy more packs, right? So Rich, what's your plan? You got 9 already. What's your game plan?
I'll probably open those up and see what I have, because I usually have the game plan from either back in the day is just buy 10 packs and see where you're at, and then go from there. There might be some really cheap buys on the market, which I might go for. But, if I don't have something I pulled, if I didn't pull an HRO card or a legendary card or whatever, a low mint, then I'll have to go buy some more packs.
What about you?
I think it's on this. For me, I'm gonna definitely just use the packs that I have.
Yeah.
And most likely also I'll probably buy the 10-pack legendary bundle as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna buy more after that. But we'll see what happens. If I start to see that the packs start to, come down, like the supply, and it's getting close to like being like completely sold out, I might get some FOMO and probably buy some more. But we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Nice. What about you, Rob?
I'm broke, dude. I bought too much hybrid. I bought too much hybrid. No, I don't know. I think you guys might have talked me into the legendary bundle. I don't know yet. I still have. I don't know. I want those legendary cards badly. I really do. I wanted to ask what just later on. What are you guys' price predictions on those cards? What do you think the legendaries are going to go for in the secondary market? I didn't mean to cut off your question. I just wanted to get it out there.
Legendary. Well, I know I would say definitely the Superman is probably going to be the most expensive one out of the three. I would think. I don't know, man. This one's definitely going to be above than compared to the other two, I feel. But maybe 200, 400, and 400 being the Superman, maybe more. Yeah, I'm not really too sure because it is 300. It is a lot. We also don't know if these will be used for crafting other cards too.
Okay, well, here this would be my question then. Okay, you just said 200, 400, which I agree with. I think that's probably pretty close. So if you could get those three for 800, as opposed to buying the legendary bundle and not be guaranteed any of them, would you be better off? Because the other cards I feel like are going to be fairly cheap because there's so many of them. Would you be better off maybe playing the secondary market?
It's interesting because I feel like people are going to be taken by surprise with this drop because, well, obviously it depends on how many points we need to fuse these cards, but I don't know if you guys know about the whole manual burn feature as well that we're getting along with this drop, which is basically you get to manually burn digital cards and get hero points for doing so. So you're going to be able to burn cards, get hero points. I would assume that the people that use that feature are probably going to be burning cards from this set just because there's like such an increase in supply. And because of that, I do think you'd probably see some of the prices go either the same as like some of the other drops, like for example, $2 for like the the uncommons or the regular commons, and I think it's like $5 for the superiors for most of them. We'll probably see that this time around. I mean, and you're getting 5 cards per pack on the standard packs, and if you buy that bundle, I mean, you're getting a lot of packs, man. That's what is it, 10? Right? You get 10, 10 standard packs, 10 premium packs. That's amazing, honestly. That's 50 extra cards, right? With those standards, there's a lot of cards. A lot of potential to also get low mins, even though the pack odds aren't as good. So yeah, I do think it's still worth it to get those packs, especially with the bundles. If there weren't no bundles, I'd be maybe a little bit more hesitant. But with the bundles, I do think it's a little bit more worthwhile.
So here's the thing, Rob. I'll explain it to you quickly like this, okay? When you look at buying cards, this is what you need to look at for cards or just going to the secondary market. You're buying the packs and those questionable cards for the reason that you're getting a chance to open an HRO, a low mint, right? Yeah. You could definitely go to the secondary market. I do that all the time. I'm like, well, I need your legendary. Like I bought 5 packs. I haven't got a legendary. Now I just need to go to the secondary market, buy a legendary, and just trim it up, and then I can go back to opening packs, right?
Man, if there's anybody here that's a gambler when it comes to opening cards, it's me. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. That's all. No, but I get that. I just wanted to put the math out there for you, but I completely understand, and I'm a DJ when it comes to opening cards, bro. You ought to know that by now.
Yeah, it just depends on if you really want that card. If you really want that legendary card, and you need to go to the secondary market and go buy it for what you can get it for, what you want it for, right? And that's what I do. I'm like, if I'm like just trying to, if I can't afford that HRO card for a $2,000 or a $4,000 Green Lantern card, I'm gonna go buy some Green Lantern packs. You know, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna go try my chances at that, right? So that's what I'm like. That's what it comes down to. You're trying your chances to open up those packs, and that's what I tell people. I'm like, well, go ahead and try your chances. If you don't get what you want at a certain point, maybe you need to go look at the secondary market. You know.
I want, you know, we're all very bullish on this. Obviously, we've all been very bullish for a long time. I just want people to understand that it is a huge risk buying these packs.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, you do have a chance of pulling $12 worth of cards out of that $100 pack. That's it. And just because you buy 10 of them doesn't mean you're going to get more than $12 worth of cards out of 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I just want people to know that. That's all.
Hey, Wazza, I'm just trying to share this real quick. I want to show you the animation on one.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Well, truth be told,
Craftables.
Rob, especially with your luck that you had with Mythics on Hybrid, that luck's just going to run over to this digital token. So
yeah, or my luck's burn out. One or the other.
Yeah, so this was this is one of the leaks that Testicles posted. So basically, just as I showed you guys earlier, one of the craftables is this epic right here. So it takes, oh, it's not this one. Actually, wait a minute, it's not even here. Is this another? Maybe this is another craftable card. I don't see it here. But basically, this is one of the ones he was showing, which is basically you make this, which is like it's like being colored in essentially. I'm assuming this is what's going to happen with the Flash Comics card too. And yeah, that looks so cool. I just absolutely love the way this card looks.
now that's dope.
So wait,
really
where's this? How are you going to get this card? Or is this?
That's
just
what
this
I'm curious. Yeah, I don't see it here. I thought it was this card, but it's a different card. So I don't know.
It's saying it's the epic card, right? So if
it's an epic card, but it's not this one right here. So maybe this is another recipe that we don't know about. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be another recipe.
I wonder if maybe because all those epics are the black and whites, maybe they're all, you know, if you combine them, you get a different one. Maybe there's different cards.
Imagine if they all have one. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting.
That would be
there's
cool.
a lot of cool looking ones here too.
And there's a lot of epic cards too. There's like what I think there's like 1,600 of each or something. There's a huge stack of them.
Yeah, 1,500
that would be cool.
of each.
Yeah. Now let me ask you guys this. Okay, if we can craft all this and everybody gets into it, goes crafting crazy and all that, what's that going to do for the price of the cards that were crafted that got burned? Is that gonna make them exceed the prices of the new cards?
So that's all I was gonna say, Rob. When you said that you get like those $12 cards out of the $100 packs, I was gonna say, well, see, here's the thing: you can hold those for later for stuff like this, where all of a sudden things are gonna have to be burned, and people are gonna have to say, well, there you go. You know what I'm saying? People are the value of those cards are gonna go up because they're being burned.
Yeah,
it's
wow.
really tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be super dope, man, especially with all the crafting and everything else. So the question I wanted to ask you guys is, obviously, I know Hero sort of kind of randomly put out there that these are the cards, and you know what? For example, the Flash being one of them. You know, some of us were at work, some of us were sleeping, etc., and obviously the lucky ones were able to kind of get that. Do you guys think for the future crafting and burning, they should kind of do like an announcement, like where, you know, give people time to say, look, you know what, we've got a crafting announcement, you know, in a few days' time, so everyone's sort of kind of ready. Then everyone has a sort of kind of fair chance of potentially then going to buy that. Because otherwise, let's be honest, right? If you don't know, it's just randomly put out on Discord or whatever it may be. If you're sleeping, you're never going to get a chance. You know, you've lost the chance of getting it at a decent price. Or if you're at work or whatever it may be, I think, you know, my personal opinion is I'd like them to kind of make an announcement, give enough time for everyone. And when they do the live announcement, then, you know, it's free for all, right? Everyone then has the same opportunity and chance in order to be able to, number one, get on the actual live, you know, video. But also at the same time, everyone has access to the app, etc., to be able to kind of. I think that's the one feedback I'll give to the Hero team when they do make that. So, because crafting, right, it went from $20 up to, at one point, I think it was like what, 160, 170, something like that. And it's a massive. But then it's just like, you know, like when I saw it when Hood Squirrel put the message out, and that was like maybe 20 minutes after or something. I can't remember how long. And I'm like, all right, cool, quickly get on there. It's like 100 and something. I was like, what on earth is going on here? There's no chance. So I think if I had one feedback for the Hero team is to kind of do that as an announcement, then it allows everyone to have a. But what are your thoughts?
No, I agree. Yeah, I think it's going to be real interesting. I can't wait to see what happens. Definitely can't wait. Can't wait for the crafting. That's like what I'm most excited about, and I'm just really excited about the burning. Right, I can't wait to see what people burn first. 100% is going to be DD7. Without a doubt, people are going to start with that, burn their extras, and then from there it might leak to like DD2, DD3, DD5, and stuff like that. And yeah, I can't wait. Also, another thing too, I feel like they could use this opportunity to do crafting events in between drops, right? Since sometimes there's a bit of like a dry period between drops. They could go ahead and do like 3 or 4 crafting events just randomly, where they make 2 random cards. People could go ahead and buy them up, or if they have them already, they could go ahead and make that card. And yeah, it just creates a fun little activity for people to do on the app. It's really cool.
What do you guys think about this? So I just thought about this whilst I'm talking to you guys. Imagine in real life events, whether that's Comic-Con or wherever it may be, they do special edition crafting. So you have to attend these events in order to be able to craft. It could be digital NFTs that you craft, but you'd have to do it there because there's going to be like a special system to do it on. Or it could be a physical. Imagine doing a physical crafting and burning, where you literally have to physically bring your cards.
They bring some scissors and some glue and stuff. Yeah.
Put them through the scanner and
Go in, like, I've got boxes down there, right? They're heavy, trust me, right? I'm gonna go there. I was like, listen, I want to craft. Boom, right? Talk to me. But imagine doing in life, like in real life, sort of kind of crafting and burning. But there, you could only do that at these special events. And I think that allows the community members to kind of get really engaged, really, actually make that extra bit of effort to kind of do. I mean, you know what? It might not work. It might work, but I guess, there's no harm in trying, right? And I think that'd be super, super dope. But by the way, guys, Hood Squirrel, Rob, Rich, Rob, if you guys do end up opening packs, you're more than welcome to do it live on my stream if you wanted to do so. So if you want to hit me up, let me know what your thoughts are. So yeah, guys, DD7 is going to be phenomenal. Let's have a quick look at chat. We are so behind with the chat, right? If anything decent come up in the chat, let me know. Great panel from Nas saying, can't wait to hear you guys. Guys, so sorry for that. We're so behind on there. I need to pull a legendary or hero. Mate, fingers crossed you do so. There is a good chance of anyone to be able. You have the same chance as me, Hood Squirrel, Rich, or Rob Stuff. Bundles, yes, bundles. So there you go, DC Fanverse, buddy. If you want to get hold of the details of the bundles, go into Discord. It's all on there. I think it's on announcement, right, Hood Squirrel?
Yeah, it's all an announcement. I think it's the third one that's on there.
Yeah. There you go. So I checked that off my personal hero achievement. Yeah, buddy. Nice one. I got so much to catch up on. Dude, you really have DC Fanverse. I haven't heard from you in a month or so, dude, man. Definitely catch up. Give me a shout. We'll definitely catch up. Did you see the Genesis Batman Mint A1? Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Lucky guy or girl. Lucky.
Does anyone know who it is?
Somebody posted info of it in Discord. Let me go check real quick.
I guess you could go find it in the like find your mint or something, right?
Yeah, but let me see if I could find it. I know it was up here somewhere.
But
Sally, you've got 2 premiums for yourself and 6 standard. I love that. Do you know what? Again, this is what really engages the community, for them to be able to get free airdrops. And you know what? I mean, that's a lot of money, right? If you think about it, 2 premiums, that's what, $200 plus another $150 for the 6 standards. That's not bad, right? That is not bad. That's what, $350 worth of free stuff. I mean, I'd never say no to that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If people have time airdropped already, they just can't open them. That's correct. They just can't open them right now, buddy, until the day of when it goes live. Digital Snowflake. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining and popping by. Hope you're well. What's up, Digital Snowflake? Batman68 here. Hey, buddy, Philip. How are you doing, buddy, man? Hope you're well. Thanks for popping by, buddy.
So it looks like the user PBS83. That's the one who pulled the A1 Batman 700.
Wow. That person must be doing this right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm happy, somebody was able to pull it. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's always good to see it on the market. That's the good thing. I don't care when someone else pulls it because I want to see it on the market. I just don't want to see it disappeared or gone, right? I want to see it out there in the hands of a collector, a holder, a person, someone that wants it or someone that values it, right? So it's on the market at least. That's what I like to see.
You make it sound as not every single card's on the market, Rich.
It happens. You know what people will do is either keep it unscanned, or maybe they'll lose it, or maybe someone will not value the physical anymore because they sold the digital, so they'll just throw it away or something. So we want to keep those cards in rotation, so we keep it in the hands of collectors.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, no, very, very true. Let's quickly then now move on. Let me just get through a few more. Question from Noz. Rich, will you be holding your epic trading Twitter spaces for DD7?
Oh, I know the Twitter Spaces. I mean, I guess I'll be getting on Twitter Spaces. I told everybody after Christmas I'm going to go hard and getting all this stuff back in line because I want to have everybody take a little vacation from their wallets. But here I'm going to go pound those wallets again. Rob, I know me and you we're both broke. We're like, hey, we have to get back into this. And here we go. We got to go buy a pack. And it's calling our name. It's calling our name, right?
Nice. Sally's going for 1K bundle. Noz is going for the 10 standard packs for DD7. We've got soon 10 6 free packs. Getting a legendary bundle. Let's go. Love that. I want to see 3 legendaries. Dude, there you go. You've already seen it. Hopefully, you're able to get a better, closer look when you do log in. I'm grabbing the Lego and the Epic bundle. Mate, I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'm still going to think about which pack to go for myself. Wait, folks, saying got a couple of free packs, but we'll look to buy more. I think there's a lot of people that are looking to potentially buy a lot more because it's just the potential of being able to pull them legendary cards, right? And I think that's what you were saying, right? Weren't you? Let's go with the fact that actually it's and Rich, right? It's that that gamble. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of know that. Imagine if you're able to pull. I mean, any mint. Let's be honest. For them cards, it's going to be phenomenal. Imagine if you end up pulling, even if it's A300 for the Superman, I'll be happy over the moon for that, right? And I think a lot of people now understand it. I mean, truth be told, before this podcast, I didn't look too much into it in terms of the digital part. Now I feel a lot more confident and I'm better advised in terms of what I'm going to make my own decisions on. The standard packs have much higher chance for hero. Oh, really? Justin is saying the standard packs have a high chance for hero card. Is that right?
I don't think so. No, let me check. So 5 cards, but then you have no, definitely not. It's 0.01% chance on the standards.
Yeah.
And then you have 1.08% on the premium packs. Those premium packs got some, the pull rates are real good on them. I'm not gonna lie. Even the legendaries, right? 7.23% per card, right? So that's 21% chance of getting a legendary per pack. That's pretty good. And then legendary is a little bit lower for the standards, but I mean I just like having those 2 extra cards in the standard packs. That's why I love opening those packs, honestly. It just feels good having paying $25 and getting 5 digitals is
yeah, for sure. Yeah. We've got Digital Snowflake saying, I can't afford a lot of digital packs on the wifey budget. So I usually just buy a few packs and then get my missing cards on the market for cheap afterwards, not including the higher cards. Nice. That's a good game still.
That budget goes along with the single budget, the wifey budget, the family budget, the all life budget, the budget, the every budget. That budget is everywhere. Don't just we got you. We got you. You got to convince yourself to buy these packs sometimes because you've bought too many at some point. I know.
Guys, as you guys know, please do your own research before you do anything. Nothing we say is financial advice. Just for the fact that, I want you guys to feel confident and comfortable. As Rich said, we are not part of the Hero team. Nothing is sponsored by the Hero team. We just love Hero, right, in terms of what they kind of do. We have some positives and negatives, and we give our honest opinions as to what we think is. So please do your own research. Market's probably cheaper, but I love to gamble. Oh, we've got quite a few gamblers, right? But hey, do you know what? You gotta be in it to win it, right? And I think that's the only way you're gonna find out. I wish it was that easy. She checks our accounts, dude. Make a separate account. No, don't. I don't want to be part of that conversation. Not saying I'm with you, bro. I'm in the same boat. I'm lucky that I have a balance on Hero that she doesn't know about. I think we're all in that shoes, if I'm honest with you. It's cheaper now. I got I got to Hero on D1 secondary market. So nice. I think the digital drop one was phenomenal. What's good, bro? I hope you're having a great weekend. We're catching up on chat. We've got a fair few. I'm just going to try and see some interesting questions if we do have any.
I was gonna say really quick before maybe the hour is up. I was gonna say I wanted to talk about the physical digital printing. I don't know if that's coming up because I know we talked about the crafting. We've talked about the crafting, but the big thing and why I'm in this market and why I'm here is because I want to take the digital NFTs that I've bought and make them into physicals. So I don't know. Is that coming up? Do we have any announcements? Because they said that was coming up sooner or later. That's in the roadmap.
It's in the roadmap. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't said anything just yet. I would assume that comes out this year. If I were to guess, maybe with the closure of season 1, it could be like maybe they're just waiting for that to happen before announcing that. But yeah, I definitely want my physicals, man. I want my 3 completed DD1 physical sets, man. I would definitely like to have that for sure.
Oh, I know you
Excited.
would.
Yeah, man. Put those in the binder.
So the question is for you guys then, right? If you guys did want your physical part of your digital, would you? I mean, obviously, there's a cost element to it, right? And if they do it and it's part of their roadmap, as an example, would you guys be willing to pay for it if, let's just say, they don't reward you for it, as an example?
I think you're cutting out a little bit for me, Wazza. Is it just me?
Check your mic.
Yeah,
check your mic, Wazza.
You're cutting a little bit.
That last bit was
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah, sorry about that. So and I was just basically saying, right? So Hero, obviously, they're a business. They want to make sure they obviously it's a profitable business, but also at the same time give an amazing experience to the community. So with this digital drops, obviously everyone wants that physical card, and I know you guys were saying it's part of the roadmap and so forth. The question is, if they said, "Hey, do you know what? We're happy to kind of do this for the digital community to get the physical, but there's a cost element to it." How would everyone feel about that? Because let's be honest, right? They can't give everything and anything away for free if they're because to turn on a commercial printing printer, right? It costs thousands, right? Thousands. So it's not like, hey, do you know what? Let's just throw that at people. And remember, it's a specific card that they're trying to print out for everyone as well. So I guess what are your thoughts about that? If there is a cost behind it,
it's like the shipping for it. I feel like that'd be all right. I don't know. I don't think they would charge for that because it was in the roadmap and say that. I mean, who knows, right? They could charge for that, I guess, but I feel like they might not. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I definitely wouldn't mind paying for it. Obviously, I want those in physical for sure.
Wazza, I don't think it's going to be that much of a cost. And first, we're going to think of 2 things. That's why they're building up the HRO points, because that's why we have those points up there. So that's essentially kind of like a rewards program that you've spent so much money here that you're going to get something back with these reward cards. Kind of, how you've spent money on your credit card, you get frequent flyer miles. Now you get a free flyer ticket. You would have spent thousands of dollars for that, right? They know since you spent thousands of dollars with them that they're like, well, we're going to go ahead and foot the cost here at the back end after you spent this money. You know what I'm saying? So, which is probably only $100, $200 for them, maybe $500 for them to print it up, get it digitally printed, seal it up, send it to you. You know what I'm saying? Which is you've already spent $9,000, $4,000, $1,000 with them, whatever it be, right? $100 with them. Now they have a reward program that you're rewarding, and that's why they've had that. So maybe they say, okay, now you have to have 10,000 reward points and $100 to print it up because of shipping costs or something, right? So I mean, that would be worth it. That'd probably be worth it to be like, okay, $100, got to ship it to me. They're probably gonna seal those cards up. They're gonna maybe even slab them for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll have the option to slab them because they'll have them right there off the printer. Who knows? Maybe they'll come in a tab form. But that's what I would really love to see. Like Rob coming from the market where he's been in the physical collector so far, and he's been in the digital collection side now, and he's starting to see the value in the digital collection too. And he's like, wait a second, this is good to jump into here too, because now there's going to be physicals later, because the hybrids brought the people that were the physical collectors into the digital, right? So that's why I'm collecting the digital side, because now those are going to be the first ones presented to the public on the first editions, and that's what I'm waiting for.
I tell you what, I would jump in this real quick. Another thing, the reason I'm pretty sure it's going to be free, and they would be crazy not to do it for free, is the advertising they're going to get off of it. If they show that the first people who ever, if the first people who ever got these super valuable cards absolutely for free, and we're splashing it all over social media, they're going to get way more money out of advertising out of that, off people that are excited about it, than they're going to get, off any advertising dollar out there. I think would be a great investment for them to give those cards, especially for DD1. I think that would be a huge investment, in their company and in their community, and it would bring a lot of people in.
Nice. Nice. So, guys, that's DD7. Fingers crossed, guys, that it's going to be a phenomenal launch. Hopefully, it shall kind of, sells out, and I cannot wait to see them legendary cards that are going to be coming out. So, let's move on to the next thing that we wanted to kind of talk about. Hero to zero, right? Or zero to hero, whichever way it is. Zero to hero, right? That's it. Zero to hero. So, guys, this is a new website. There's some amazing stuff that's going on there. So, for the guys that don't know what zero to hero is, I guess, could you guys explain what that looks like? I mean, Rob, do you want to hit me with what zero to hero is?
Yeah, I just shared my screen with you, Waz, if you throw that up. This is Zero to Hero. It's a really weird website number. Is 3.16.0.106 is what you type in to get there. I don't know why, but what this does, it compares your collections. And this right here is a comparison of mine and Hood Squirrel's collection right here, just on chapter 2. And just to go through it real quick, it makes it real easy. If anyone's tried to trade on the Hero app, it's really difficult to do because you have to go through each other's collections. You have to see what the other person has. You don't even know if you have compatible stuff half the time unless you're talking somewhere. Makes it really hard. But we can go into here. We can see exactly what we have that helps each other. And this is just a little bit of what it works. Like when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that, his best mint card is right here. And like just right here, the Batman 156, I see that he's got an A650. That would give me this many points. But I know he doesn't want to trade his first one. But this right here shows his second mint. So if we go down this list and we see what his second mints are, and I think we've done all the trading we can do. I don't think we have anything else we can trade really right now. But it makes it real easy and real quick. So see, now I know that none of his second mints are going to help me in DD1. In chapter 2. But if we go over here to mine, you can see all this stuff over here on this side actually helps him because these are my second mints, and this would actually help him. Now, if we wanted to go, we could go right here to just any of the collections. Like if we wanted to go to, let's say, Justice League. And we can see here that he does have, I'm sure he's got cards here that would help me. There's probably no doubt. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think it better bits to that, man. But
yeah,
anyway.
I kind of did like, what is this, DD5? I did it kind of late. I didn't try to go for it.
Okay. Well, let's see. I know he's got me beat here. Let's see.
You go to DD1. I mean, yeah.
He's for sure got me beat here. There's no question. But see, this right here will show that if I did have anything that would help him, which I don't, for DD1, we would see it in my second column or my first column over here. But I can see real quick that I have nothing that helps him. So there's no point in me really trying to trade with him on this right here. But I can also go over here and see, okay, hey, look, if I've got a card, like let's say I see him post in Discord that he's looking for a card. And I say, hey, man, what would it take for me to get your, 276 Black Mass from you or whatever? It's just a real quick, easy way to trade cards. It's phenomenal. I want to thank Integrity Farms for telling me about it in the trade chat because I didn't know what it was. I saw a few people talk about it. But once I got in here and really started looking at it, it really helped me a lot because once you get so far up on the leaderboard, it becomes really hard to trade because you just can't find people that have compatible mints to trade without making crazy trades, and it just makes it really hard. It's really time consuming. So this really helps a lot. But while we're talking about it, I do want to give a shout out to Ali on HRO.
Yeah.
That's who created this on HRO and Discord. So guys,
Ali,
shoot them some cards, shoot them some, cash, whatever. Mm-hmm. Let's get this shot around because this is going to help people a lot with trading, and it makes trading a lot more fun because you're not having to spend as much time, in the collections, and it just makes it easier. So thank you so much for doing that, Ali. Really appreciate you.
Thank you. Do you know what, guys? I think I didn't know about it until Rob, you even told me about it, and I was like, what on earth is this? And when I had a look at it, I was just like, wow, this is phenomenal. And like you
I
said,
actually used it yesterday to send Wazza a trade, but Wazza never checks his trades. So as soon as he does, though, it was a very beneficial trade for both of us. So hopefully he'll go accept that trade and give me some points so I can give him some points.
Let me have a look. Let me see what you sent me. And is it a common for a mythic? Is that what you sent?
Maybe.
Hey, I'm
Right.
just gonna say this website is a great trading mechanism. I know it was hours I would spend at night and day going through people's decks to go card to card to see their second mints, to see maybe their first mints. Maybe I could give them something else somewhere else to boost them up. This really helps the people that want to just trade their cards, that maybe are at a capacity at their money right now, and they're like, hey, I have my set, I have a whole bunch of duplicates, I'm ready to trade some duplicates so that I can get some cards that I don't have. I think this is a great system for people to see, people to learn how to trade, see the plus system, and see like what they can benefit from. It's great on there. They also have another system on here. What is it? The trade system, and just looking someone up. So you can just look someone's up account and just kind of see what they have in their account. So this is a great website from Ali. Yeah, she did a great job.
I said you can also you can check out their third mint as well. Like I see Hood Squirrel's even kicking my butt so bad he can still beat me with his third mints. probably his fourth mint. Yeah, he can kick my butt on his fourth mints. So it's just it's pretty cool. So you could see if let's say I did have something that would give be compatible, but his first mint is just way too low. I know he's never going to accept it. I can go to that third mint or that fourth mint, and it really helps a lot. It's really quick and easy. So thank you so much, Ali. It's I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's very intimidating. Mm-hmm. It's very intimidating to trade. So this really helps people kind of just see what people are at. And just a reminder, if anybody's out there trading, everybody has a different. Oh, Ali's here. There she goes. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, we were talking about this before. Everybody has a different mindset when it comes to trading, everybody. So if anybody is out there trading and it's always difficult because you're sending out trades and no one accepts, you got to be able to contact them through the Discord or through the website somehow and talk to them. So it's always good to figure out where they're at. Maybe they're holding their cards, maybe they're valuing it, maybe they're doing something else with them. So just be kind of aware of that when you guys are trading out there. This site helps just see where you're at in value, really quick within like seconds to minutes. So you don't have to spend an hour trying to trade with somebody and then that trade fails out and you feel useless. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This really eliminates that time down to minutes and seconds. So you can send that trade out and ask that person, hey, I have a beneficial card. This is the exact card. This is that card that you're looking for. I have this card. And it gives them that look. You know what I'm saying? You could send them this website, the trade open and everything, and they can see that. So
another thing on Trading Guide that I've noticed is when you're first starting to trade with somebody that you really don't know, keep it simple. Try to do just one card to one card or maybe one card to two cards. If you send a bunch, like 10 cards for 10 cards, people don't want to look through it. A lot of times get rejected. And don't get mad when people don't accept your trade. Mm-hmm. Just because a trade's an even trade, that's great, but they might not want your side of the even trade. They might be happier with the even trade they have. It's an even trade for a reason, So don't get offended and don't get mad at people. It is what it is, and we all look at it a little bit differently. So just keep that in mind and remember too, it's for fun. It's not, it's not, nobody's doing it to be offensive or be mean. We just all look at things a little bit differently. So just keep that in mind when you're trading.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Guys, if you haven't done so, please send Ali a follow on Twitter. Hit them up on Discord, guys. And Ali's taken time out of their own, personal time to be able to create this. So if you want to, send a donation, please do so. Rob, if you could scroll down to the bottom, I think there's a part where you can send them. Is it Cash App or something like that?
Yeah, if my screen wasn't broken, there it is. Yeah, right here. You just go to the bottom of the page and there it is.
There you go, guys. So let's show some love to Ali. They've been absolutely phenomenal. So there you go, man. That is Zero to Hero. that has been absolutely phenomenal now. And you know what, this has been a godsend. We were so lucky to have Ali, part of the community, to be able to kind of do that.
There's also another website too that's pretty cool. If I could show you guys real quick. Let me go ahead and get a window real quick. So this was also created from another one of our community members. I don't know if he wants to be doxxed or not. I'm just gonna say Ninja. He's made this really cool website, findmymint.com.
Yep,
really helpful, actually extremely helpful for those that are trying to buy a card and you're unsure if it's scanned or not. You can just go ahead and type the card name, you can type the number of it, and it'll go ahead and tell you if it's scanned or not. And one of my favorite things actually is this little pack simulator thing right here.
Don't do it.
This is awesome. This is so cool.
What is this?
So this is really, really cool, by the way, because you could go ahead and see like if it's worth buying a pack or whatever, depending on how many epics or legendaries or hero cards are left. So you could go ahead and simulate a pack that's being opened. Say if I want to open up let's see. Yeah, right. So I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty cool. You could go ahead and do some fake pack openings and see if it's worth it, right? So
this is really what's cool. Left, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So exactly. When you guys see certain prices go up way up,
I know.
This is crazy. Do you know what?
My
really
friend,
cool
pack accuracy 98%. How did they come up with that?
My friend,
I don't know. We got some geniuses in the
called me
sure.
up. Yeah, he called me up and he was like, hey, I've been on this pack simulator. I've been thinking that I pull these. And I'm like, oh God, bro. I'm like, you don't know exactly what. I mean, it's just a random test.
It's random, yes.
So don't take this seriously. Don't think this is what you're going to get if you guys pull something good.
Yeah. I know with this one, I did a couple, I think I did 3 Batman Universe simulators. And on the third one I pulled, I think it was like an A, I forget. It was a really low mint Riddler.
Oh,
look
wow.
at this. See, third pack. Look at that. I would have gotten this right here. Really double-digit Mr. Freeze. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little fun little simulator. There's a bunch of other stuff here too. I see like a burn card.
Yeah, the burn
that's gonna
cards,
be that might be useful with
So if you really want to know the percentage, go to packs. Go to that. There's the packs tab right there. No, just the packs. Just
packs, right.
So this is what I look at. This is what I look at, okay? This is how I look at the calculations. Now, if you go in here and then you say, okay, look at how many legendaries are left. Look at how many HRO cards are left. Look at how many these are left. And then you may say, okay, well, I'm looking for a legendary or HRO. So you're going to look at these percentages, how many cards are remaining in packs. And then you're saying, okay, well, there's people that have them in their set that they're not listed in the market. So you got to think about that percentage too. Not all the cards are listed on the market. So that's why I say I look down and that's where I start looking at the percentages and what packs I should start pulling.
Yeah, it's really useful. It's a cool little website. And once again, guys, I don't know if this person wants to be known, but there's a little donate button on the bottom. Go ahead and help these guys out. They've been doing phenomenal work with Hero. As a community, and it's just really cool stuff to see. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I love that. Do you know what? All these little sort of kind of cool tools that are coming out is really going to elevate that experience of being able to do some trading right on the Hero app, and I think it's just going to continue to kind of grow. And I think that's super, super dope. So there we go, guys. We've got 2 new apps for us to be able to kind of use, which is Zero to Hero, and the other one was Find My Mint, right?
Findmymint.com.
Findmymint.com. So guys, give them a follow, hook them up and see how you guys get on there. So that's that part. Next part, guys, everyone's been waiting for this. Crafting and burning. I know we've just slightly touched on it, right? This is just going to be, I guess, the game changer for Hero plus other platforms that are thinking of doing crafting burning. What your thoughts? Are you guys going to really go heavy on crafting and burning? What do you guys want to see in the future from Hero? What are your current thoughts right now regarding crafting and burning?
Before you guys go, because y'all know more about this than I do, I have a question to add to that. What exactly is burning going to do? Is it just going to be for hero points, or is there going to be something else about it? Okay, ready to go.
I think it's just for hero points right now. So we probably won't see much of it happening early on. But depending on how impactful crafting is and how many hero points you actually need for these, you might see some cards get burnt pretty fast. And that's kind of what I'm most excited about.
Can you burn the hybrids too, or is it just the digitals?
I think it's only digitals. Yes, it's only digitals right now. And it's pretty interesting because I know Testicles shared something in Discord where he showed like a, theoretically, if you were to burn the DD6 Joker reward card, you'd get like, I think it's like 50,000 hero points or something like that for burning that card. So they do increase depending on the rarity, and I also think depending on the supply too. So for example, like you might get more points for burning a common from DD1 as opposed to like a common from like DD1 or DD2 or DD3 or something like that. So it does have a lot to do with that. I think mint size also has something to do with it as well. So there are a couple of factors that sort of alter the amount of points you get. Once again, it's not going to be that impactful right now, but I think over time and also depending on how many points we need for these crafts, I do see a lot of people burning stuff in the future. It's going to be really, really cool.
Do you guys think they're going to like up the amount of cards that are crafted like in future drops? Do you feel like it's going to be a thing that's going to be on every drop now? And is it going to go bigger or smaller? Or what do you guys think is going to
happen? I don't know. It's a good question, actually.
I need to get a second job to fund my hero addiction.
Same, yeah. It adds up after a while.
You and me both.
Yeah.
You and me
both.
both.
I need crypto to go up or something to happen. Yeah, so I could continue.
Well, here's the thing. That's why they're trying to reward you to keep that wallet kind of in your pocket. Look at what happened. I got packs. Hood Squirrel has got packs for this upcoming drop, and we didn't have to spend a dime yet, right? So what they're doing is they're trying to reward you by giving you badge of honor cards, reward cards, future reward packs, and possibly even other cards for keeping these, right? So they're trying to reward you as much as possible, and that's what I'm looking at. It's just keeping me from saying, okay, instead of buying a huge pack now, I don't have to go buy the bundle pack. I can probably open these up and see where I'm at, maybe hit the secondary market and be good. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm going to go buy the legendary pack like I would have anyhow. But they're at least kind of giving you that reward that gives you that chance to possibly not have to go do that. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. And they're also, they also said they want to make sure that they're doing so much that everybody can't keep up. And that's what I remember from the beginning. And we were all like, oh yeah, D1, that's so easy. D2, I got that. D3. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, event cards. Oh, these cards. Oh, these cards. Oh, this pack.
Check my balance now.
You're like, oh wait, a new pack is coming out. Oh wait, a secret Wonder Woman pack is coming out. You're like, what is going on? You couldn't keep up with everything, so now you're scrambling around. You're like with a chicken with your head cut off, trying to collect every sort of like legendary HRO low mint that you can, trying to stay in every leaderboard when you just need to pick and choose what you're gonna be happy with, and that's what you go for, right? Like I'm not gonna always be the front runner in the hybrid, so I'll collect what I can and complete, and that'll be good.
Yeah, I think, do you know what, like what you just said, Rich, right? There's so much going on, and I think that this is just to kind of tie back in as to why we're doing these podcasts, because actually, you know what, even I sort of kind of lose track of what's going on, and I'm sure there's so many people, unless you're Hood Squirrel, who's literally got like hero on a so like the back call phone number, and then no one else in there to kind of keep up, right? So I think this sort of kind of podcast, it allows everyone to kind of keep up to date, keep the the latest and greatest information at the forefront of everything, and for them to, I guess, get make their own decision about what they want to kind of do. And hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, and for the guys that are watching, you guys should be kind of seeing us do this every 2 weeks. It'd be normally on a Sunday, roughly around about this time. But depending on how busy Hero end up becoming, we might end up doing this weekly. But if there's like a special event, we might just do a random one that comes up with it. So make sure, guys, that if you want to know more about this stuff, subscribe to the channel itself, so you do see obviously the live feed that comes onto it, and make sure the notification bell is on for YouTube, and also at the same time follow everyone here, guys, on Twitter, right? So Rob Staff, Hood Squirrel, Richard Rich, and obviously everyone that's got a YouTube channel, make sure you follow them in there.
Can I say one thing real quick before we leave? Anyone who is interested in this, it's super easy to make pack opening shorts on YouTube, and YouTube is starting to monetize shorts. Okay, I'm doing right now an entire booster box that I'm doing just shorts. I'm going to set it up to go every day. If you've ever been interested in getting into any type of content creation on YouTube or anything like this, this could be a way for you to, maybe subsidize a little bit of pack opening. If you're opening packs, it's not hard, guys. You don't have to show your face or nothing. Turn your camera on. You can edit it all. You can put music on it. You can put words on it. You can put a title on it. It takes about 30 seconds to do everything to get you into things like YouTube, TikTok, any of that stuff. The more of us that do that, the more this stuff's going to get out there. Every one of my shorts, I put the word Pokemon on it some kind of way just to get those people to see these cards. So, if the more of us that can get stuff out there and, put content out, the better off we're going to be. So anybody who's out there creating content, thank you so much for doing it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're not leaving yet. And by the way, just to give you guys a heads up, we do have a couple of more bits and bobs. Rob's like, I need to have my dinner, guys. Come on, let me go.
I'm listing cards, man. I need more money. I don't know what else to do.
Well, we're having a bit of a face lift on the Hero app, right, guys? I know Hoodskrill, you've been able to have a quick look at it. Rich, I think you may be able to have a look at it. What are the changes that are happening? What's the facelift? If you're able to kind of share a screen, let's show the viewers what we're what we're expecting to kind of get and what that's.
I got one right here.
Oh, by the way, this stream is not sponsored by HRO, but it is sponsored by Gavin Weeks and how handsome he is. That's sponsored right there. I was told to say that so that I can get sponsored by that. So yeah, anyhow, back to the regular scheduled program.
And he's gonna give away $100 bills, right?
He's giving away $100 bills for everybody that says how handsome he is. So everybody in the stream, just post it in the stream. Maybe he'll give you $100.
Guys, do us a favor. In the chat, write down Gavin hashtag Gavin Handsome.
Gavin Handsome.
Hashtag Gavin Handsome in the chat. Let's send him that, we'll send a screenshot in a second. So hashtag Gavin Handsome, right? Let's have a bit of fun. So what's going on with the Hero app? What's the face uplift that Gavin Handsome has done?
It looks like it's just a UI overhaul, right? Like things look a little bit more easier to navigate through. There's like a dedicated My Cards button that actually says My Cards on it instead of you having to figure out what button to press to look at your collection. So that's really useful. I know I onboarded a couple of friends and they kind of didn't have any clue of how to do that. So the fact that shows that now, it's really cool. You also see like a crafting button. That's kind of nice. And also on the bottom, there's like a little lightning bolt that also has to do with crafting. So it's really cool that they have that as well. And there's also a little bar on the top that says it shows your quest. I don't think the app has that right now by default. Usually you have to go to like the top right, you click on those little lines, and then you go to your quest or whatever they're called. It just looks better. It looks nicer. I kind of like the little bottom bar right there. It looks good. I like the way it looks. And I know there's some other stuff too. I don't have it here though, but I do know he shared a picture, or somebody shared a picture of like a card being burnt or a card about to be burnt, right? And there's like a giant red flame icon right next to the bottom of the card. That's also newly added, and that's basically the whole manual burn mechanism that's coming with the app. I can't wait, man. This is so cool. Like, man, they kind of updated this pretty fast. Very much excited for this.
Nice. And I think the as much as they're doing like a lot of the drops, etc. I guess Colex are also trying to level up their playing field and making that whole user experience even better on the front end as well. And I think it's all kind of going hand in hand. And it's like, you just kind of think to yourself, these guys are just not, they're not just sitting on the morals and saying, do you know what, enough is enough. We could just sit here and that's it. They're just making that experience a lot more better. So, hats off to the guys, man. They're doing awesome, man.
Great.
I'm just going to quickly just go and have a look at the chat again very quickly, because I know we have not talked about it. They should have even those rewards pack outs a little bit very top heavy. They are very top heavy, but it's one of them ones, right, where they're trying to, I guess, experiment to see what's going to work out overall for everyone. So I see where you're coming from, buddy. Epic and Lego bundles. I'll take 2. Let's move on. Epic and Lego incoming. Let's have a look. Crafted Lego is flash number 1. Yep, absolutely.
Clint brings up a good point. The Pioneer card. I mean, we forget about so many things. The Pioneer card.
He says he hasn't gotten one yet.
What are they going to do with that?
Clint, you should definitely message him on Discord and see if they can get that sorted out for you, because I think most people got theirs already. Yeah, definitely message Dev from the Discord and see if they can help you out with that.
Have you guys got Pioneer cards, by the way?
Yes, I have 3.
Oh yeah.
How many have you guys got?
I have 3 right now.
I have 2.
Yeah, what are they? What's the
I have got 6, I think.
6 of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
6 of them. Wow. Nice,
Yeah. I'm planning to get a few more. I think something's telling me to stack them. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I love this animation.
Can you imagine when you can't get them for $35 anymore and they're $300 because you have to have them for something?
Yeah.
What's that going to be about? You know?
Do you know what it is? I think it's going to be access to something, and I mean, I don't know. It could be voting rights, or it could be access to certain things, or it could be a whitelist to a certain specific. I mean, it could be anything, right? And Pioneers. I mean, this is their hero card. If you think about it, that. I mean, this is going to allow the first initial people to kind of really make the most of it. So, I've had a few people trying to kind of trade my Pioneer card, and for me, that's one thing I definitely just won't trade at all. And like you said, Rich, right? They're $35 right now. What could it be worth when they activate the usage and the utility for it, right?
It's just what you said, Wazza. What happens when they're like, oh, hey, by the way, we're whitelisting everyone doing this. Oh, hey, by the way, we're only allowing crafting if you have a Pioneer. Oh, by the way, we're only allowing burning if you're doing this. Oh, we're going to do this with. So that $35 now turns into a pass that you could have bought over and over and over and over and over again, and give you access to all this in the front line. And that's what I'm saying. When people look at that, they don't see the value of it now because it's not announced. But it's always good just to quietly stack something that's not being looked at. That's what I say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing too is there's no DC branding on the hero card, right? On the hero Pioneer card. Yeah. That's pretty bullish, I think. Right. This is going to be always the hero card. If they ever add other IPs, this could probably be used with that as well.
Yeah,
that is always a good thing to look at for sure.
Hoodscroll, since they're only allowing 1 per hero account to craft, you still have 2 flashes. I'm calling dibs, Hoodscroll. Can I borrow one of your cards? I'll give it back.
Yeah, if there's any missing cards, because I am going to try to complete DD7 and compete. I might trade it, right? If there is like a card that I'm missing, maybe a legendary or something like that. I guess we'll see what happens for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling first dibs. Just saying.
All right, I'll hit you up.
Here we go. Bull market coming. Next phase of hero coming. Huddle. So this is something I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about, right? So we've got season 1, which is ending at the end of chapter 2, right?
I'm sorry. Say that again. The season's ending. Yeah, it ends for chapter 2. I don't know. Actually, I know chapter 3 is supposed to be coming out. Man, I don't know. Did they say March or April or something like that?
Yeah. So am I correct in season 1 should be finishing end of chapter 2? Is that right, or did I misread that?
Season 1. Oh, you mean the right for the overall season? Yeah, I do think they're gonna have like an overall like season ender, right? Because Hero did start in March, so I'm assuming there might be like a snapshot or something that comes around that time.
They did say on Discord or Twitter not too long ago that the seasons are going to end whenever the year ends, instead of because everybody was talking about stuff happening in the year, and they said that's not going to happen in the year because their end of the year is whenever the first drop was. So.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. I do know they said that this is the last digital drop, right, for season 1. So that's also kind of interesting. I'm guessing digital drop 8 and chapter 3 will start with season 3. I don't know when those are going to come out, but. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now.
Interesting. Just Drew Lowe saying there's 6 different crafted epics in total. Grayson saying there are 6 epics you can get with burning 2 superiors. That's what we're getting so far. Kuraleaf, sup all? Hope you're well, buddy. Grandon, how you doing, man? Hope you're well, man. Digital saying the floor on that epic flash is $142 right now. So it's just gone down slightly.
That one's real volatile because it went down to like 100 like 2 days ago, I feel. It's getting pumped back up.
Yeah, after that happened, I literally delisted every single card I had. I was like, okay, well then, I was just trying to get some. Like I said, I was just trying to get some money to buy some other cards on some duplicates that I didn't need. And when that happened, I was literally like, nope, I'm off the market. And I didn't have any card on the market for like months. I've never sold a card. And then all of a sudden I was like, I'll sell some duplicates, you know what I'm saying, to get some cards I need and everything. That's cool. And look what that happened. One flash sold for $20. I was like, no, what?
You just reminded me. I need to start taking some of these listings down just in case.
I've got to do the same thing now.
Hold on, Hood Squirrel. Hold on. Let me go to your profile really fast and buy some cards before you actually delist anything.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of these down real quick.
We've got VeVe Las Vegas in the house, man. Hope you're well, buddy. Canvas is asking, when is crafting going live, and will be for every single set or start of only for you cards. So it's only specific cards initially, DC Fanverse, and it's going to be going live. Is it a week after the digital drop 7? Is that right, guys?
The crafting, it's a week after, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, it's a week after. So that's when it's going to be going live, buddy. And digital drop DD7 is going live in how many days now? No, it's actually 16 hours. 16 hours time, guys. The digital drop 7 registration will be open. That's what's happening then.
Somebody's buying all my stuff. What's going on here? Did I lose something by accident? Hold on. Oh, these doomsdays. Oh,
how many points do you guys think it's going to take to craft?
I just sold like 3 things. I don't know who's buying them.
I'm buying.
Wow, but I just sold a bunch of stuff too.
I'm buying your doomsdays off you before you can delist them.
Dang, I think I was only able to get one of them off the market. Yeah.
No, that's so funny. No, that's what funny. Happens. As soon as we talk about it, people start thinking about that card.
Man, it must have hurt with those digital drop 5, the flash sold for like 20.
That's all I wanted from you, really fast.
Brandon is asking, did the 1/1 end up selling, or did he decide not to sell? So I guess I'm going to quickly just touch on that, guys, very much so. Initially, it was just me sort of kind of just having a quick one tweet in order to get people aware, get some awareness, the fact that the card is going to be selling. But after having a much more of a deeper conversation with the actual seller, we sort of kind of agreed the fact that I will be facilitating the actual sale itself. I want to be very clear, very transparent with you guys. I did put out a message initially, the fact that I was not going to be getting any commission for it. There was no conversation about that. But after having further discussions, guys, there will be something, the fact that I will be rewarded with. So, it could be in different forms. So I guess I just wanted to be very open and transparent with you guys, because I did tweet out initially the fact that I wasn't going to be getting anything for it. And that was the case initially. But after further discussions, now the fact that I'm going to be facilitating the whole sale and doing a lot more for the whole thing, I will be rewarded in a form that I can't be disclosing to you guys. But yeah, there is. So I guess for me to be transparent. Secondly, guys, there's, because the fact that I'm going to be facilitating, I want to make sure I do it the right way in a safe manner as well, because this is the 1/1 card, right? So this is the 1/1 card that's going to be coming up for sale, and we want to make sure the fact that everyone has an opportunity in order to be able to deposit enough money to be able to, whether that's on a Mutable X or on the Hero app, wherever it may be, for people to kind of know about it. So it allows people to have enough time. And we're also going to be making sure the fact that there's going to be the right mechanics behind it. Truth be told, it sounds easy just to put a 1/1 sale card up, but actually there's a lot more behind the scene that I need to kind of work on in order to make sure that the card, does get sold in the for the right to the right person and in the right manner. So please bear with me. More details will be coming to you guys in the next couple of weeks, and I will let you guys know what that kind of looks like, so everyone has an opportunity to obviously see if they want to be part of that I guess experience as such. So that's the 1/1 card, guys. Hopefully, if you do guys have any questions that you want to throw at me, DM me on Twitter. I'll get back to you guys, and obviously hopefully you guys will see more about it. So that's the DD. So that's the 1/1. I snagged 2 standard packs from the winning trivia on Discord. Congrats, dude, man, you're smashing it.
Nice.
I wish I won some stuff, man.
Someone pulled a Batman Who Laughs out of one of those events last week, I think.
Yeah.
So lucky, Buzzy Bear, man. Whew.
Gosh,
That is crazy. Like off a standard pack too.
Yeah.
So hey, once again, those standard packs, man. Those standard packs be hitting. That's 6 cards you got just from that one pack, and one of them being that Batman Who Laughs card, which is such a nice looking card. I kind of wish I had it. I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of the best looking hero cards next to Doomsday. I still love Doomsday.
Yeah. VeVe Las Vegas saying, I used to love late night Richie Rich trade talks and spaces. Oh, everyone loves that. How can it? They're legendary. What them spaces for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely. Bomber saying, my accountant says I need to stop talking to Richie.
This is true.
VeVe Las Vegas, smash the like button, guys. Might help you get a low mint. I should have a subscription for that, right? Shouldn't I? Smash the like button for that. Me too, VeVe Las Vegas. Marley is saying it's not 21% chance of a legendary from the premium, as the first 2 cards are at 3.61%. But the third
I got that wrong. Right.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and go over that real quick again.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. So it's not no 21% chance. You actually get for the premium packs, the first 2 cards, it's 3.61% for those 2 cards, and then the last card has a 7.23% chance to pull a legendary from that card or from that pack. So that's kind of interesting. Still pretty good odds, though, way better than trying to pull a legendary in the base pack for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Philip saying digital to physical is scheduled for this year. Well, mate, can't wait for that to happen. Mr. NFT Noob, it was our winner for our the 12th day of Christmas, right? So, guys, as you guys know, me and Rob, we were doing the 12 days of Christmas, and the final 12th day was the Action Comics #1 Gem Mint 10, guys. There's only 31 available in the world, and he was the winner for that. He literally just received, I think it was yesterday or the day before, because as you guys know, when you send something from the US to any part of the world, it just takes ages. So you finally got it, and you know what? I'm so glad it's gone to a well-deserved winner. So congrats, dude, man. Hope you're displaying that, and in a, I don't know, golden plaque or something like that. I'll bet you he daily sort of kind of brushes it down not to have any dust on it. That's what he's doing. So awesome stuff, man. How do I get 1 set of D1 Legos from Hood?
Man, I picked, by the way, like I had 1 of each originally, and I actually got 2 extras of each for about, I think it was 1K each. So I paid like $1,000 for my 2 extra Batman. I think for one of the Riddlers I paid $1,100, and then the other one I paid $900. So this was in July, by the way. This is like the bottom of the bottom. It was a good play. I really wanted to get. I was actually gonna go for 4. I had 4 DD1 Batmans at one point, but I ended up just saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna go for the 3 and try to hold on that."
Nice. Good play. We got Stag Beetle in the house. Evening, gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. Rob is right. The advertising and hype behind it is worth it dollar for dollar. That kind of publicity costs so much. You're absolutely right. Yeah, 100%. And I think they'd be. It'd be a great move for them, especially with the fact that actually there are other NFT platforms where actually, you know what, tough luck, you bought it, that's it, we don't have to do anything else for you. They're just making that experience go a lot more further. So yeah, great shout. Ali has entered the chat. We already know about that. So guys, make sure you head over to Zero to Hero and check out that website. We've got Philip saying A7 Animal Man for trade. If anyone wanted that,
Nice.
There we go. Let's have a quick look. What else do we have? DC Fanverse saying he just pulled an A24 Archilo for Simulator.
Hey.
Simulator is going to make everyone go crazy. I think that's going to make them go FOMO and buy some more packs, especially the DD7 one for sure, right? Is the DD7 up on that simulator?
No,
not yet. Not yet. It will be.
Not yet.
They don't have the cards out. Yeah.
Rob Stuff live and still listing cards. That guy, he could multitask after there's no tomorrow. Actually, did you know what? The live feed, Rob Stuff. Soon seen. You guys are just killing it.
Yeah, Rob, I remember you buying like 28, 48 mega packs at the very first of the the very first of all this, and we were all watching you with the very first mega packs, and you were like, "Yep, now I'm gonna go list them," and I'm like, "Oh my god, that guy has 3,000, 4,000 cards he's about to start listing. Like that must just be like an everyday thing. Just here you go, list." I was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Yeah, how do you do it so fast? It takes me forever to list stuff. Is it like on the mobile app or the website?
I use the mobile app.
Use both.
Yeah, I use
I would
both.
think using both would be
I'm
pretty fast.
literally okay. I'm looking up cards here, like values, and then I'm on my phone listing while we're talking. So, yeah, it's definitely multitasking going on here.
Rob, I've already accepted your trade, by the way.
Yeah, finally, you guys. As much as me and Wazza do together, this is the first time he's ever accepted a trade from me in months.
Guys, just to give you guys a heads up, right? So we've got quite a few people in the actual chat itself. To help you guys increase your points, right, on the actual Hero app itself, do me a favor. I mean, you could send it to any one of us, all right? Just to help you guys on a daily basis. Why don't you guys send us a trade, like a like for like, a high digit mint number of a random card, and just basically just trade it. So, for example, I've got a few people, but one person I know without fail every day is, I think it's Crypto Mike. He will send me a trade.
He sends me one every day too.
Yeah, he will send me a trade every single day without fail. But it just allows you guys to be able to what do you call it? Stack up your hero points, right? That's the free way of getting hero points. So just think of a random, card that no one cares about, with a high mint number, and keep on, literally just trading it, right? That's what we sort of kind of do.
How many points do you guys have? Just out of curiosity.
So, send us a trade more than
almost 141,000, very close.
Wow.
141.
Yeah, that's from those Wonder Woman packs. I leveled up pretty hard.
Yeah.
I have 128,000, but you got me.
That's still pretty good too, though. It's really good.
Do you know what I remember about the stream that Rob did? The first stream that he opened up, I can't remember how many boxes. Who the hell's gonna pick up all that crap on the floor?
It's a lot of waste. That's pretty funny.
This is it. Check out Baba. Thank you all for the show. Love to hear the convo. This is my new Gamblers Anonymous support group.
Well, you're in the wrong place because all we've talked about is gambling since we've been here. Pretty much. And now we're all going to do more of it. So.
I grabbed a few of your cards already. So, guys, there's one other one I want to kind of talk to you about, and I know Rob's gone quite heavy on this one. Genesis packs. What are your thoughts about Genesis packs right now?
High risk, high reward. That's how I see it. I got burnt hard on my 4. I didn't get anything crazy. I think I got 1 triple digit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's whatever. It is what it is. It's all chance. I think it's like 1 in 13 chance to get a mythic from the packs. But it was fun. I mean, I loved opening it. And the Batman 700 looks really cool as well. So I still got those 2 reward packs coming, and I don't know when they're gonna send those out. But hopefully, I could get a mythic from one of those. I'm still missing Batman, and I'm still missing Joker from Chapter 1. Yeah, just the physicals. I have the digitals, but I do want to get the physicals as well.
Rob, what are your thoughts, man?
You know my thoughts. I love them. But I got like I said, I got really lucky. I did open 20 of them, and I did it all on video, so people can see that on my channel. And it went really well for me. I thought it went really well. I ended up pulling 2 mythics. I ended up pulling a 36 and a 38 of the Batman 700. Wow. So I did really well with those. And then I got a 2-digit Harley Quinn legendary. So yeah, I did really well on mine, I thought.
That was out of 10 packs?
Out of 20 packs, yeah.
20 packs, okay.
20, yeah, it was quite a bit.
Okay.
Wow.
That's still pretty good, yeah.
Rich, what about you?
Nice. I have not got some Genesis ones yet. I'm gonna buy some of those, but I got some of the event packs one that I was pretty much, I got some of the chapter 1s to begin with, and then I was waiting to get some event ones because I missed out, so I got some of those, and then these Genesis ones come out, and I'm like, all right, hold up, I'll get some one, and then chapter 2 has come out, so I already bought some chapter 2s. Completed all my chapter 2s except for the mythics, so I'm just on my path for the mythics for the chapter 2s. But other than that, I want to get some. I do want to get the Batman 700 physical, so that'd be nice to have in hand, have the physical. But I do have a question for everybody here now. I do have a question. It's going to be a round of the tables here. We'll start with Hood Squirrel. What is your favorite physical hybrid, and what's your favorite digital that you own? One card.
Wonder Woman Mythic for sure from the hybrid set from Chapter 1. That card is gorgeous.
What's the mint? What's the mint you have on that?
Oh, as far as like mint, it's like a regular mint. It's not.
It's like a 3-digit. Yeah, 3-digit.
It's a 3. I just love the card. The card is so nice.
Okay.
I remember looking at it online, like, oh man, I hope I get this, and I ended up buying it for someone on eBay for pretty cheap. So,
what's your digital?
Doomsday.
Doomsday. You pulled that. What's the mint on that?
The mint on my Doomsday. Let me go ahead and check. It's not too high, I don't think.
Well,
Doomsday is A17 on the Doomsday.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
All right, Wazza. All right, hybrid and digital.
I think for me, hybrid is Action Comics. I have way too many of them in the. I've got the digital plus I've got the physical. I've got a lot more physicals on the way, so I'm just stacking them the Action Comics. And my plan is to send all of them in for grading. So yeah, that's what I've got. That I mean, I don't have a very low mint in terms of the hybrid one. What is it? What's my lowest? It's not really that low. 1918 is my lowest one. If only I ended up getting 20 more, because 1938 would have been a nice one to kind of have. So that's my one for that. And then for my digital side, not being biased, but it's the one of one, right? The one of one that I'm sort of kind of facilitating. So that is, I mean, it's one of one, and just I've done some research about that card and everything else, and the artwork and whatnot. And the artist is one of the most sought after artists that does the artwork for DC. So it's and again an amazing piece for sure. So
nice. All right, Rob, your turn. Hybrid and digital.
Hybrid, as far as artwork, I like the Batman and Catwoman from Chapter 1 in the Rain. I like that card a lot. As far as the ones I own, it would have to be my 2 1-of-1s that I pulled. I pulled the 1-of-1 Batman Bruce Wayne Superior from Chapter 1, and I pulled the 1-of-1 Justice League from Chapter 2. So those would be my favorite hybrid. And then my favorite digital is the Superman from Superhuman Strength. I have the A36 of that one. I just think that card looks amazing.
Hey, stop pumping up that Superman. I need to buy more.
Oh, you still don't have one yet, right?
No, I do. I do have one, but
you have one now. Okay.
They rock. Oh, well, I've always had. I had a couple of them, right? And then I traded my second one out for like Justice League stuff a moment, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get another Superman for $400-$500, right? When they were like really low, and then all of a sudden Sharks goes and freaking, hey everybody, we should all buy Supermans, and everyone's like, good idea. And now it went up to like $2,000, and everyone's value, and now they see the value of that card like I do. You know, saying Rob definitely sees it. We all see it. That card is nasty, right? That card is so nice. And I have the 37. Nice. I have the 37. You have the 36, Rob. So like we have corresponding mints. It's so great. Yeah. And so my favorite in the hybrid is my Batman Mythic 472 I pulled. That last one I pulled, it was the last card in the mega pack, last card in the deck, last freaking card. It was crazy. So my Batman Mythic, and then the best digital is my Doomsday that I bought. That's a A48. So yeah, I do like the Doomsday. It's because I have, it's because I have the fourth set I finished with. It was the ranked 4 in that D2 set at the time.
Oh yeah, you were going in on that. I remember.
Yeah. So I got a matching Doomsday HRO card for that, so that I can put it together and have that set when the physical comes out. That's what I'm saying. I'm saving up for that, so that I'm like, would love to see that physical put together, the ranked 4 set on my side.
We got to get those graded ASAP.
Yeah. Hey, something else. I'm really proud of that I've done is both of my A1s I got graded in PSA 10. So I've got the matching PSA 10, the two, the matching A1s. So I don't think a lot of people have done that, you know.
Yeah,
so
no, that's amazing.
Cool.
That's awesome.
And I pulled them both. So
Yeah.
Rob, you're a one of one, mate. Trust me.
Yes. You are a legend.
Yeah.
You are a legend. When
Those are from
think,
the GameStop boxes, right?
That was from GameStop boxes.
Those GameStop boxes are loaded.
Yeah, when I think of the hybrid, when I think of HRO, I think of Rob. I think of Hood Squirrel Digital, and I think of Rob Hybrid.
Yeah, 100% Rob with the hybrids, man. Jeez, pulling that heat.
Another thing, remember, Rob is used to listing Pokemon on eBay. To him, listing on Hero is a breeze. I'd rather scan in a card rather than packaging shit.
It's a lot easier. Guys, I have to get out of here. I wasn't expecting this to go this long, and I've got family things to do.
Like 2 hours in?
We're like 2 hours in. But thanks for hosting, Waz. I appreciate it. And thanks, everybody, for showing up. You guys want to send any trades or anything, do that.
Absolutely,
and I'll see you guys later.
All right, Rob. Later, Rob.
So, let's have a quick look at the chat. The words you have. Sharks has killed me from getting that Superman. Mate, that's cool.
Sharks winning. He has like 14 of them, I think, or something like that.
Oh, yeah. He has a lot
of those.
He has a lot of Supermans. Let's see.
Go ahead and look at his.
How many has he got? He could. Sharks.
He has a lot. He has a whole bunch of them. He is like a whale and a half. He has 12.
Wow.
Yeah, he has 7 Banes, and then he has 7 DD1 Batmans, bro.
Yeah, wow. DD1 Batmans. That's wait. Look how many legendary badge of honors he has. Look at how many legendary.
Is he the one that's been scooping all them? Hold on.
Legendary Batman D1 badge of honors he has. Look
he has 4 of them. I need one more. 4. I want to have 3 to complete the.
You know how much those are just to buy one.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very, very hard to get. The last one sold for like, what is it? I think it sold for like 3.5 in trade value. I believe it was.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of money.
7.2, yeah.
A lot of money.
Wow. Okay, well, that explains why there's like hardly any listed on the market.
Yep, he has them all. Well, you have a lot.
I have 2 of them. Yeah.
I was like, I know who has the most. It's you and him, pretty much. I know it's like Bane, you, him. So yeah, and there's a few people I know that are stacked up on them. So I'm like, okay, I know who to go to when I need D1 stuff.
I'm going to go ahead and see how much I paid for that, actually. I'm curious.
What do you think is going to potentially be, I guess, a utility for them? What do you guys think that the Hero would bring out for that?
I was thinking that we would need these to get the physicals of them. Like, we would have to burn them to get them printed out and shipped to us. I feel like maybe some people would be upset if that was the reason.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Hood Squirrel. I think so too, but I don't think so. Okay, this is what I think. I think they're gonna use this to say, okay, whoever has the badge of honors, you need to burn the core sending badge of honors of which ones you want to burn, and those you burn the badge of honors. So that's what I'm saying. It won't be the cards because you're gonna want the digital to match your physical card. So they're gonna want you to keep that digital, right? So they're gonna say, you probably have to burn the badge of honor, or you have to have a certain amount of points, because they're not going to want you to burn the card. They're going to want you to keep that digital with it.
True. Yeah, it's very true.
So that's why the badge of honors are going to be pricey and going up, right? You're going to try to print the legendary, and guess how much a legendary badge of honor D1 is right now?
Yeah, very pricey. Very, very pricey. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see what they do with it.
So that's why I'm keeping all my badge of honors and everything like that. I'm stacking them too, because I'm like, wait a second, if you're gonna probably need which I don't know what it is, but I'm like, why would you want a badge of honor card? Like, other than points, like, and I'm like, oh, probably because you're gonna get rid of those later.
Yeah, exactly.
Good shout. That's a really, really good shout. So what else? What else have we missed, guys, for the guys to be updated with if we haven't covered it off in our podcast so far? And I guys, for the viewers, I think the next podcast might be on the 29th. That's about a couple of weeks away. We're just going to just double check with the guys before we announce when the next one is. But it's just to kind of give you everyone all the info and updates as much as we sort of kind of can, shall we say? So yeah. So have we missed anything so far? So that everyone's updated.
I think voting is starting soon for the chapter 1 reward cards. That should be pretty interesting. They were talking about it a bit yesterday. I think it's by I think it's going to start at the end of the month, I believe. I could be wrong. That's going to be cool. I can't wait. I know a lot of people want like Penguin to be like the the 1 to 100 reward card. I actually do as well, because that'd be the first Penguin card. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun.
I think it's gonna be super dope, man.
Yeah.
Again, it's there's always something to talk about, isn't there? And I think as long as they keep on innovating and keep on doing what they're going to be doing, it'd be dope. And like, guys, we literally have 16 hours and 2 minutes before digital drop goes live, and for the registration to kind of go live. So it's going to be wild. I think that live feed on the homepage is just going to be going bonkers.
It's going to go crazy for sure.
I think that's what's going to
happen. It was really cool seeing it go off when we got the free Wonder Woman packs.
Yeah.
Ooh, that thing was rapid fire, man.
Yeah. They were just like, everyone's opening. Everyone
was opening like crazy. Yeah. So much fun. That was like one of the best days ever. I was just relaxing, just pressing one button, like opening packs. So cool. That's a nice set too. I would like that in physical, honestly, if I could.
You had about 300 and something, didn't you?
I had a whole bunch. Yep. I had a whole bunch. I purchased a lot of. I'm pretty sure Richie remembers, but I would always talk, back in the spaces, guys. This is number 001 on Hero. This Wonder Woman card is the first card logged and put into the Hero database. Could be big. I mean, it's the first of, right? It's literally number 1, and I think after that is like the Batman common. Yeah, Batman's number 2, and then it goes on from there. And I don't know, I'm just really bullish on that, and I was able to buy a bunch of it. And then boom, we were able to get free packs from that, which is really cool. I had a couple of the other ones too. I think what was it? The Superior, was it the line art or the sketch? Yeah, one of those as well. I was able to get some from that. But yeah, it was like 370 packs I got from that, between the hybrid ones and also the digital side as well. I pulled some pretty good stuff. No A1s, but I mean, I got some good cards out of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool. That's so nice of Hero to do that, right? It really brought a lot of people from back in the day back onto the platform, to see what's up and whatnot. That was a really good way to give back to the community.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's the right thing that they did, and just sort of kind of, I guess, reignite that flame for everyone. It's like, do you know what? This is cool. I mean, getting so many packs for free, listing them, trading them, doing whatever with them, and I think that really kind of has helped for sure.
And let me mention, I don't work for HRO, but if you guys think that you're being rewarded on Wonder Woman on Wonder Woman Day, okay? I don't want to put it in your mind, and I don't want to say it's for sure or for positive. I'm just gonna say Batman Day and Superman Day are coming up this year. So just a repeating process of what HRO does, okay? What do they do on Superman and Batman Day that they probably did on Wonder Woman Day? That's all I'm going to say, people. Please don't put the math together, but it's pretty simple. I'm just going to say, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But if they do, you'll be in the green, because you'll have duplicates, you'll have stacked, and you'll have Batman and Superman cards like crazy. That's what I did, and I was able to do that. Look at Hood Squirrel. He packed up Wonder Woman, and he got a whole bunch of packs. I was able to grab a whole bunch of packs for one, and that came out of Thin Blue Air, okay? So you could have sold those packs for $5 for standard, or you could have sold them for $50 now for premium packs for Wonder Woman. Those 2 card packs, those literally came out of thin air for you for free. So it's awesome. You were able to get in on that without even spending $1 right after Thanksgiving, opening those packs, being able to do that, and just having the fun. I mean, how many packs did you have? You had 100, 300? I don't even remember.
It was like 350
300
hybrid ones.
350.
Yeah, and like I think 20 something of the digital ones. Yeah, man, those are all like, I know people are like, oh, they're giving too many of them out, they're going to be worth like $1. The hybrid common one, like the regular hybrid ones, are like $4 right now.
It's still worth something.
They're $52 for the digital ones, right? So
it's literally still worth that. There was no sale for that. They were all dropped to holders reward. No one could buy them at the time. They were all dropped to holders. You couldn't like buy them off the market. You had to buy them from holders. So that was the awesome thing. Like if someone was on the app and they were brand new, you couldn't buy them off the market. You had to get them off a holder. You know what I'm saying? So that was the cool thing. That what they gave it to the holders. They literally gave the whole drop to everybody that was holding those cards. They didn't take a single dollar from it. They let everybody benefit from that, which was really cool. So yeah, even if those cards are worth $1, $5, or whatever, those are literally free cards on the market that created value themselves, which is really cool. And they even have some value. I held all my premium cards, all my premium mints. I held for those Wonder Womans.
Nice. We've got a question from Ozzy saying, any price predictions for the next next digital legendary?
What did I say? I think I said
you said 250, 250, 400 maybe? You said
400 for the Superman. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just throwing random numbers, but 400 for the Superman and maybe like 200 or 300 for the Batman and the Wonder Woman, I would think.
You know
and then
what?
After Snapshot, prices dip after Snapshot and after the Badge of Honor Snapshot, so it'll probably go a little under that afterwards. But I mean, it's weird because at the same time, maybe even lower because there's 300 now of each, so it could be a little lower actually, honestly.
I mean, but here's the thing: like we see, there's only a certain amount of Superman comics in the DC NFT that they have over there, and those are worth thousands of dollars. Now, are people going to rush over here and see that this is the Grail on HRO, the first Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman comic artwork dropped on HRO, like as the platform, as the first beginning of the year? Everyone's going to come rushing to this. Now, are they going to be 150, 250 bucks, maybe 400 bucks, like we all see on these regular drops? People slam them, get rid of them, or are people going to really go after these and hold those only 300 of them? Because you could only get 300 of them. Now think about that. I mean, I want a Superman one. No. Did I say I want one? I stated in this earlier broadcast.
You will get
I need one.
Need to get one.
I need one. So if I have to take one from someone's hands and pry it from someone's dead, loving, cold hands, I will take a Superman, Batman, and a Wonder Woman legendary and place it in my collection. I will get one. So if 300 other people have the same mindset as I do, it's going to be a tough fight. And that's all I'm saying. They might get pricey. So I don't know, but I'm definitely getting them. I'm definitely getting one because those are some nice. I love the Superman comic. I have 2 of those over there on the DC NFT platform. Yeah, and I mean, I was lucky enough to get the first one, and I was really glad to get the other one, and I was like, wow, these are really valued. So I can't imagine what the first Batman Wonder Woman appearance on the blockchain is going to do for this set. I can't imagine what the Superman is going to look like. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I need these 3 legendary cards.
Yeah,
same. They look nice. The animations are really cool too.
I think the Batman and Robin animation is
it's the best one. Yeah,
the most.
It's so cool with like the way the thing's panning.
Exactly the way most simplest, but yet so great. I think that's the first one. Then I think the next one would be the Wonder Woman, and then obviously Superman. But that Superman, just that slight sort of animation, it's just you're like, yeah, that's
cool. Yeah, it's really cool, right? And it's the first card based on it. It's animated. There's only 300 of them. It's awesome. Like I can't wait to see what happens. I'm gonna try my best to get one of each. I am gonna buy more packs. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to trade for it if I have to. But I'm gonna try my best to get those and hopefully compete and get top 150. FYI, guys, like I wasn't really planning to compete for this drop until Hero actually gave the top collectors packs. I'm like, this is so cool that they're giving us packs. I have to compete. I have no no option now because I did skip DD6. I skipped a bit of DD5 as well. But this one, I will be definitely competing for this one.
You sound just like me, Hoodscrow. Every single
it's a good way to get us to
we're done competing. Yeah, we're done competing for like, oh man, we went really hard. We're proud of our past collection, and they're like, oh, here's the next collection. You're like, oh, maybe I don't want to go so much on this one because I'm not so interested. And they're like, oh, but by the way, here's a free bundle, and you're like, that's good. And they're like, by the way, here's free 10 packs, and you're like, I like this. This is starting to sound really good. And then you're like, well, maybe I'll put some money in competing in on this. And HRO's like, that's right, come on back and get on in this leaderboard. And you're like, dang it, not again. I'm walking away next deck for a little bit. I'm taking a break. HRO's like, yeah, sounds good. They give that little thumbs up and a wink, and they're like, not a chance, buddy. You'll be back. Like, you're right. They put out some fire artwork for these cards. These are great collecting, and just they go by history. Look at what just happened with the Superman thing, and then they're putting this out. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm all in. I'm all in.
It's like you walk away, and then they literally get the fishing net.
That's how they pull you back in.
Come back, come back.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, this is what happened. I walked away with the Green Lantern set. Okay, I was like, oh, let me take a break for a while. You know what I'm saying? I walked away with the Green Lantern set, and look what happened with the.
That was the
Green
worst set to take. I took a bit of a break on it too. Yeah,
exactly,
that was the worst one to take a break.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's what makes me is like, okay, I can't take a break from this. I gotta keep informed. I gotta keep up to date. I gotta stay in the decks, because if something like that happens again and I miss out, and I'm like, dang, $7,000 card I could have found in a deck. Are you kidding me? Like, come on.
Only 24 available of that Green Lantern hero.
Yep,
It's crazy. It's real crazy.
That's very, very low. Sally saying, I won't ever own Digital One Lego. I know, but if they burn these, I could pass some of the global leaderboard users. Yeah, you could. Chapter 2 cards. I can't remember what the conversation about that one was. But yeah, I mean, is it? Yeah, let us know what the question is, buddy. A bit more. My collectibles in the house, buddy.
Hey, Michael.
Great live stream, man. Hope you're well, man. Thanks for, dude, Aaron. When are you planning to open up your Chapter 1 pack? You still have your Chapter 1 packs. When are you doing it, man? Let's get you to do it. Come on, you got to do your live stream on your channel, man. I really
got to stream it. Yeah,
you could end up pulling an A1. An A1 could be sitting in your pack, or a mythic for that matter. We got another saying, I said this on Twitter, but the man Rich has the best marketing voice. If you need someone to pitch, I recommend hitting up Rich. Appreciate it, bro. There you go.
100% agree with that. 100%.
Appreciate it,
bro. I love when like my sleep would be messed up and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd open up Twitter and I'd see him with his like little Twitter space open. The best, man. I think he did it. Well, he did it for DD2. It was like just a trading spaces. Was it DD2, DD3, and I think DD4 or DD5? One of those drops. Yeah, it was so cool, man. I love just entering there and just chatting about Hero and doing trades. Really cool stuff.
Definitely DD2. That was
definitely
one of the
DD2.
Best,
yeah, DD2, you went hard on DD2.
Yeah, definitely DD2, and then DD3, and then I took a break for DD4, and then came back, and yeah, no, it's just like getting in with the sets you want to collect. Like I said from the beginning, you're gonna have so much to collect that there's too much going on. So don't feel overwhelmed. Just say, hey, I want to collect the event set. I want to complete the event set. I want to get the highest leaderboard on the event set. Like, focus on a collection, a set you want to. If you're just jumping in now, focus on a collection you want to, and just go from there. But if you've been there from the beginning, you could only tell that we're all juggling plates at this point right now. We're like trying to figure out if we're in the leaderboard here, or if we should collect over here, or if we should buy this pack, or if we could get this mythic over here. Because I'm at this point where I'm over $100 for each card I need to collect. I'm like, okay, do I buy this mythic? Do I buy this rewards? Do I buy this HRO card? So. And I'm happy to be here. I'm really far up in the leaderboard. I have a lot of my cards collected. I haven't really sold much, so I'm excited to see what 2023 has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. I think 2023, with everything that they've got planned, with more stuff that they got stuff that they've planned, but they're not even telling us, right? And I think it's just an exciting time. Also, with so many new users being onboarded, and guys, if you think about it, they've not done any marketing, and yet look at the strong, loyal customer base that they've already got. It's an amazing. I mean, it's not as big as other NFT platforms. Don't get me wrong, but it's only been a year. It's only been a year, or less than a year, and look what they've been able to kind of do already. And I think the way they will continue to grow with the team that they have, and there's some cool people. I got to meet them in real life as well, and the future looks bright for sure, right? The future definitely looks bright, and it's just exciting times. Sally saying, I planned on passing on this drop until I saw the showcase theme. I think we're all going to be FOMOing so bad tomorrow, it seems like. Shout out to Hero Mint Finder for the art selection. Hero Mint Finder is absolutely such a cool guy. Got to meet him at London Comic Con, and that guy knows he knows the backstory of DC and everything that goes around about DC, and he also has some great taste, right, in terms of picking artwork for the storyline that they're obviously trying to showcase. So
I love Mint Finder, bro. We were talking in like D2, D3, and we were talking about the art selection, and he came up with some of the ideas of picking some other stuff, and I saw what his selection was. And I just thought that he got like what we wanted as a community, like maybe some of the so maybe his input in the HRO is a little bit like here and there, but whatever happened, like he got a job with them, and I'm so glad that he's in there representing the community because he knows exactly what we want. I've talked with him a lot, and we were right on track from the beginning. Like I was like, they need someone like him. And when they hired him, I was like, oh man, that's just going to be great for us. Because there's a lot of input, not just input, but communication, artwork, announcements. There's a lot of stuff that we were missing that I think that he got to help out with to tell them, hey, we need to make this happen for the community because this is what they're asking for. So it's all been hitting on 100% all cylinders now. So
nice.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
We've got Clint saying they did a little marketing on Facebook and Instagram during the Justice League DD. Well, do you know what? It must have been very little because I didn't see any of them.
It was on Instagram and Facebook, and they did it for, I think it was DD6 as well, the Halloween one. I saw a bunch of marketing on that on Facebook. Yeah.
Nice. So, guys, I think we're going to call it a night here. It's just past midnight here.
Yes, same.
And I think it was a great first podcast. Guys, we're going to be doing more of these, obviously, moving forward, just to give you guys a bit of an update in regards to what's happening in Hero and everything, what we're sort of kind of doing, what our game plan is and stuff like that. You got, obviously, the amazing Richie Rich. You got the cool headed guy called Hood Squirrel. And as you can see, he's got that cool VR machine in the background. Dude, I'm coming around.
Oh, yeah. I got my catwalk right here. You guys can see it. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really into VR, so yeah.
So we've got the digital drop happening in around about 16 hours or less than 16 hours. Guys, obviously have a look at the bundle packages. All the information is on the Hero Discord, guys, on announcement. Have a look at that. It's not just as, hey, it's if you just want to buy one pack, that's so cool, but you could buy bundle packs, which just gives you a lot more value for the money that you're spending. But obviously do your own research before you do anything. But there's going to be some more amazing stuff that's going to be happening very soon. Guys, obviously do let us know in the comments after the stream has ended, what your thoughts are about this podcast. Do you guys like this sort of kind of theme? We're going to obviously try and get some more people, some guest people, but you're going to see Hood Score, you're going to see Rich, you're going to see Rob Stuff, and a few other people that are going to be the foundation of this podcast. So we're going to have a great 2023, and this is going to continuously evolve, right? It's going to continuously evolve. Rich is sorting out his webcam for the next one for sure. Don't you worry. The man's going to be coming in a gold Batman outfit for sure.
Gold.
But yeah, I cannot wait. Guys, do you have any last things that you want to say before we shut down?
I just want to say thank you for having me, Wazza. It's been an honor. I'm very passionate about Hero, and I absolutely love talking to you guys about it. It's so much fun, especially having Richie Rich here and having Rob. It's a blast, man. I would love to do this again. Hopefully, what is it, every week or 2 weeks we're going to do this?
Yeah, so we're going to try and do it every 2 weeks initially right now. So the next one may be around about the 29th, just depending on how everyone's...
that'll be perfect. They'll be in the middle of the next leaderboard.
Absolutely. Yeah. Depending on how much is going on in Hero, if there's a lot going on, you might do it weekly. But also at the same time, guys, if there is something really important that's happening and it sort of kind of falls on an off week, then we might do that, right? Because there might be some amazing stuff that's happening. So we'll obviously try and do another one. Just depends on how everyone is, which will it be if they're free. But yeah, Rich?
Yeah, no, I think thank you everybody for being here. You know, I love talking about HRO, love talking about DC. So NFTs, of course, you know, that's my big thing. So that's why I'm here. It's how it brought me from the beginning. I know NFTLA is coming up this year. So if everybody wants to go meet up there, I might be there. I know HRO might be there. That'd be awesome. They had the Batcave there last year. So
Yeah, they
you
did.
know, yeah, if they show up again and they have something special, it'll be really cool. So you might want to ask them if they're going to be there setting something up. But yeah, other than that, you know, shout out to everybody collecting and all the collectors, especially to Allie for the website she put together. Let's shout her out again.
Yes.
Other than that, we'll go with Gavin Weeks, how handsome he is. Gavin Handsome. Hashtag Gavin Handsome so that we can get $100, everybody.
He could just send me a premium pack instead.
Yeah,
he
That'd
could
give me
just
the
send some
$100.
questions. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's all I want to say.
Well, I think for me, guys, thank you to everyone that's tuned in. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully, I didn't miss any of the comments or the big comments. But you guys have been phenomenal. Please do tune in. Make sure you like the video and everything else. I also want to thank you, Hood Squirrel, you, Rich as well, and Rob Stuff for coming on. You guys have been phenomenal. I know we've been kind of talking about it for the last few weeks, just to be able to kind of get this organized and sorted, and just getting time frames to kind of sorted. But I think just the synergy between us to be able to kind of have these sort of kind of podcasts really is awesome, and we'll be able to kind of talk more about it, you know, because you know, some of us are really into a digital, some of us into a hybrid, but this is a good combination and a good balance of what we could be, you know, be talking about. And I think for my next intro video, I might use Rich's voice to be able to do the intro for sure.
Welcome to the HRO podcast.
But yeah, no, it's been absolutely phenomenal with so many things happening, guys. Obviously, keep an eye out on you know, the YouTube channels. There are going to be some live streams that are happening with digital drop. I still got to think about what I'm planning to do for DD7, and if I do get any, I might go live and open them packs, but I'll keep you guys posted for sure. But guys, other than that, guys, enjoy trading on that hero app. Use Ali's chart, get some more trades in, do some trades to help you guys get some more hero points by just trading some random card for with a high mint number. You know, have a look at what the floor looks like. Have a look at what crafting and burning. Have a look at. I mean, there's so many things I could carry on telling you. Have a look at, right? And we will obviously come back to you guys with some more info and some more updates as to what we're doing with Hero. And I cannot wait for what Hero have got coming very, very soon in the near future. So, guys, thank you so much. Other than that, be safe, and I shall catch up with you guys later. For the round table, see you later.
Later, everyone.